controllers. Pixels got a scandalous tone. Controllers gossip, AI throwing stones. Rumors creeping like they hacked my phone. Joystick whispers, drama in my zone. They said the bosses okay, cheat codes unlocked. Heard that devs got beef, truth for TikTok. Loot boxes, rigged, patch notes, a joke. But I'm just trying to play, man, miss me with the smoke. I hear this, I hear that static in my dome. He said, she said, just leave it alone. What I heard was bull. Use your two eyes, don't be a fool. Just play the games, stop acting cruel. What I heard was boom. Spawning rumors like responds in a match. Folks glitch their words, no patch can catch. Console wars, y'all acting like brats. I'm here for the grind, not the chatty combat. Beta leaks, oh it's broken for real. But did you press start? Did you even feel? Play the mission, stop fishing for the real. Too many voices, I'm drowning in the spiel. I hear that static in my dome. He said, she
Whatever
said,
your name is, get ready for the big surprise.
Hi, buddy.
Use your two eyes, don't be a fool. Just play the games, stop acting cruel. What I heard was boom.
Put that cookie down now.
I think it's time we try something new.
Lights are on, the stage is set. Controllers charged, we ain't done yet. We talked Xbox, now we're back in line. Grinding hard past overtime. Feel the rumble, hear the sound. The grindhouse crew is back around. The gaming grindhouse is back, oh yeah. We keep on grinding, we don't play fair. Level up, rise high, let's go. Grinders unite, feel the glow. Gaming. Grinders unite, feel the glow.
Stop! Enough!
Feel the glow. Grinders unite, feel the glow. Pixel dreams in neon nights, but to mash and fall the fight. No respawns, we're all in from the menu to the win. Grind it up, grind it down, turn the gaming world around. Stack those points, rack that score. The grindhouse fam, we want more. The gaming grind.
Yo, what's up, grinders? How you doing in the gaming streets? How was your weekend? How's everybody hanging around, man? We are back, and we knew it's a big night tonight. We got the big four topics and whatever we could fill into there. But the Gaming Grindhouse is open, episode 230. My goodness, we had 230 grinders. 230 Grindhouse episodes, man, and it's crazy. That number just keeps going up. Craziness. Hope everybody's doing well. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna do some shout outs and we're gonna get right to it, man, because we got a lot of things to catch up on. What's up, Jackknife, The Unknown, Ron M, Crooked Vulture, Octagon, we have Ron Alba Gouchard is in here. Contact that we know, I think that's AAA Ron. We know he's here. I think that's AA or A-Ron. Everybody's name changed. You know, I know some channels for Brizzle's in the house. So you could go in and change your I think you could change the way your name is displayed. I tried doing it at a channel level. I can't do it. This is what they're doing because people were making different names and all that stuff and being other people. So the @ is the most accurate. That's what YouTube said. Crooked Vulture in the house, Cursor Kane, Nick in the house. We'll just get to know all the new names. Late ass, man, that was early. Played some jams. What's up, Hero Down Under? How you doing, Anthony Dixon? What's up? Hit that like button, grinders, as you're coming on in here. Share it out. I will share it right now myself and tell everybody that I am live right now. Also, I'll be on the lookout for the Gaming Grindhouse chat room because I believe we'll have a special person maybe jumping on the show in a little bit. So let me just put live now. Let the grinders know that we are live and we're cooking. So yeah, Gaming Grindhouse. Janky Jones was not. Oh man, we're gonna get to the nominations now. We're gonna get right into it because nominations dropped tonight. The Keeley Awards, Smuggling Grape Awards came out today. So we got the Game Award nominations. We're gonna go through them all. Some of them I might have to skip. Some of them I may have to do an Xbox skip to them because I don't really know what the hell's going on to them. So you may hear a little. We may be doing a little Xbox skip.
Skip. Yeah. But skip. Where you go? Skip. We skip. Simple as that. Skip.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we'll get into the Call of Duty or Call of Matt Booty. Not doing too hot. Oh man. And we're not playing it. We're playing Battlefield 6. Granted, if you saw me all weekend, I was playing Battlefield 6. That's right, Doc Zone. What's up, man? How you doing? Valve pressure on Xbox. We'll talk more about the Steam machine and some of the fallout of that. And then Bootleg Jez and everybody be running in the streets with some new rumors. PS5 pulling back from PC the day one, day and date for their games. You know, anybody with two eyeballs knows that, you know, maybe they should. But we'll go into that. And those are the big topics. We'll get into some of the other things, but we'll see. I don't know if I could vote. Do I vote live? I'm not vote. Am I voting? Oh, shit. What's going on here? Oh, I could vote. Oh, yeah, let's vote. Why not? We'll do this live. Let's go, grinders. So hit that like button and get ready because this is going to be a very interactive show, grinders, because you're going to have to help me here. This is the Grindhouse votes on the nominations that come out. We do this every year. And then just for the new subscribers here, if you haven't subscribed, you definitely want to do that because subscribe. And if you want, you become a member too. Then you get access to the music that we use here in the Gaming Grindhouse. Not all of it. Those are for the ultimate grinders, that upgrade. I do the Grindhouse upgrade. But if you do the VIPs, you'll get access to some of the music, but also to special topics, things that you want to add to the show, things like that, voting, and become more of an influencer on this channel, make it more of your own. So that's what the VIPs get to do there, ask you opinions, get topics, things like that. But one of the things that we do at the Gaming Grindhouse is the Grindhouse Awards, the Grindies. So we'll be having those later this year, so in the next month or so. So if you're new here to the channel, get on board, subscribe. You want to be a member, that'll be wonderful. And we're going to get ready because we do the Grindhouse Awards. And listen, for the last couple of years, Xbox has really been dominating the Grindhouse Awards, I have to say. So I'm proud to make sure that we're gonna have some new categories this year. So just be mindful of that. We'll definitely do a replay of the past Grindies to show you, but we do the Grindhouse Awards because it's award season right here. That's right, Mango. Too many esport awards. Let's go into it. Let's see. Everybody. I didn't see a lot of them. I only saw the one. So let's do a display right here and let's get into this. Let's put on some chill voting music and let's see what the hell they got over here. What did Keeley have cooking this year? I don't know. Well, let's take a little gander over here. Jeff Keighley, what do you got to say here? Let's see. First off, we start with the first topic that we're gonna skip, and that is this one. We're already skipping. Basically, we're gonna skip the whole bottom row because I don't give shits about any of this stuff. All right. Best esports team. Who this? I don't even know. I like seeing the names. Let's see. I can't even click on it. Good. They don't want me to vote on it. Player's voice is not open yet. But wait a second. I want to see what's going on here. I'm just looking at the categories. Enough of this. Best esports team. Look at this. You don't even want me to click on it. Good. I don't care. Why is the Keighley's broken? Do I have to log in? I'm in. Best. What happened here? Keighley, your website's jank. Jank. Is everybody voting tonight? Is that what's going on? Is everybody voting tonight? Am I missing something? Keighley, the Grindhouse wants to vote. It's loading. Keighley needs to upgrade his service. Oh, man. So wait, I can't see who's in the categories. I just want to click. Why is this thing busted? Are they really gonna ruin my evening here, Jeff Keighley? Do we have a better link here? I'm logged in. There we go. There we go. No, we want to start at the. Oh man, I should have voted another time. He makes you go right for it. Yeah, the website is jank. Jeff Keighley's website is jank. Look at this. You know what? Let me see if I can say Game Award Nominees 2025. Let's see if I can see them all. There we go. All right, we're gonna do it. We're not gonna do the janky way. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this way, grinders. We're gonna do this way. We're gonna cook this. There we go. We're gonna go over here. All right, we found them. We found them. All right, here we go. We're gonna work our way up. Yeah, skip voting. I'm not voting. We'll do that another. We'll do that when that works. So here we go. We're gonna start skipping here. So let's see what we got here. There we go. Oh, nice. And we'll hit F11. I'll make my own Grindhouse Awards. Look at this. Oh man, look at this. All right, so here we go. Content Creator of the Year. What are we voting on this one? This is what I'm saying right here. Kai, Sekiro, a burnt peanut.
Simple as that.
We don't care about that one. Best esports team: Gen G, Liquid PH, Team Falcons. NRG is the only one I know. I don't care about them. Best esports athlete. Oh man, who are these people? Am I in here? Am I voting? Am I an athlete? Those should be on here. The guy that does the cartwheels. Cartwheel Call. That works for Microsoft. Great ass. He should be as an athlete. All right. Best esports game. Skip. Games for Impact. Here we go. Let's see. Consume Me. Despiloti. Lost Records. South of Midnight's on there. Oh, Xbox got something. Games for Impact. And Wanda Stop. Sorry, grinders. Games for Impact have no impact on me. Man, this is going fast. Debut indie game. Here we go. Blueprints, Claire Obscura, Dispatch, Mega Bonk. Now, Claire Obscura. We're done. Move on. Community support grinders. We're moving fast. Community support. Baldur's Gate, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. Listen, I don't know why they even have this category in here. I don't know what a game for impact is, but all I know is that they're games that have no impact on me because I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what games for impact mean because those weren't impactful because I didn't know half of them. Pause. But exactly. Fortnite. I think so, Ron. I think at Core Expedition is going to run the gamut here. I think this is because if you remember, Keely's been really pushing, especially at his awards, at his shows and stuff. He's really been embracing the smaller devs, the smaller teams, the smaller shows, giving them a voice at his Summer Smuggling Grapes and things like that. So I do think that this is definitely going to be a celebration. Like this Claire Obscura is like a perfect, swan song, like a perfect, just a story, a Cinderella Disney story. Like, these few people came together, made this incredible game for impact, this emotional game, a well-received game, small studio. Dude, it's a Cinderella story. That's what I was trying to say. Cinderella story. So yeah, it writes itself. But I say Fortnite, community support. There we go. Best adaptation. Oh, there we go. These are excuse me. What the hell is Splinter Cell Death Watch? Did I miss something this year, Grinders? I need some answers. What is Splinter Cell Death Watch? I thought Ubisoft don't care about Splinter Cell. Well, who goes full Ubi? What? I need my researchers. See, I told you. Josh, Ron, somebody got to help me here. I'm only one person here that runs the show at the Gaming Grindhouse. What is Splinter Cell Death Watch? Do I need to look it up? I need like an AI bot to help me with this. Let me look up what the hell is Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell Death Watch. I thought Ubi was done with Splinter Cell. What is... It's a friggin' cartoon. It's a cartoon. It got a 6.8 out of 10. Cartoon. They even brought back Michael Ironside for this trash. Oh man, you gotta be shitting me.
Great ass. Skip.
Oh man. I think the Minecraft movie wins.
Simple as that.
Oh, Last of Us season 2. I tell you, my unsung hero here, dude. This is it. It's Splinter Cell Death Watch. Ubisoft. You won't make a game, but you make freaking cartoons. Oh man. And they brought back my lines inside for this trash. Oh shit. Oh, that garbage. Oh man. Well, you want to know what my little sneak peek is? I like the Until Dawn movie. I did like that movie. Twisted Metal did get snubbed. Josh, I know. And what about Fallout? Didn't Fallout win last year? What about Fallout show? Was that last year? Did that win last year? Fallout? Or did Fallout make it? Because the Fallout show was great. But Until Dawn, I like that movie. If you didn't watch it on Netflix. It's actually it's a pretty cool horror movie. I like it. I liked Until Dawn. Last of Us season 2. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Last of Us season 2 was good. Last of Us TV show. But the Minecraft movie blew up. I think the Minecraft movie, man. Lava Chicken. Again. The friggin' what's his name? Made it his own, man. So Jack Black made that friggin' movie. All the sayings. Yeah, Minecraft became viral. So I think Minecraft movie. I think Last of Us will win once the series is done, but like Minecraft movie, I think wins this one. I'll go Minecraft movie. It's much more impactful. But I did like Until Dawn. Fallout was last year. Thank you, Corey, because I was wondering, because that was a good show. Best VR and AR game. Midnight Walker's up there. Dude, that game was freaking cool as hell. Unfortunately, I haven't touched some of these games. No, man. It's been a rough year. The Gaming Grindhouse. It's been a rough year. But I like the Midnight Walk. All right. Interesting. Noah, the Deadpool VR. Maybe Deadpool VR goes with this one. What do you think? You hate the Minecraft movie, Ron? Yeah, well, it became a viral hit. It became a viral crazy. Yo, Warawana says you couldn't pay me to watch The Last of Us Season 2. Oh, damn. Deadpool's supposed to be good. And remember, Keely, I thought, showed Deadpool, so he might have a little, I didn't even know it was out yet. I don't know the unknown. I was expecting the grind to say they played it already, because I didn't play it. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Deadpool VR, I didn't know if it came out. I gotta go to the tapes. Deadpool VR. Yo, it releases tomorrow. Deadpool VR releases tomorrow. So just to let you know. Its initial release. It releases tomorrow exclusively on MetaQuest 3 and MetaQuest 3S tomorrow. November 18th. It launches. There you go. It's not out yet, but it's winning awards, bitch. Here we go. Best strategy sim game. I played the Altas, Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World. I could see the Altas winning this one because that is a newer idea. Final Fantasy Tactics was a remake of that one, so that I think the Altas takes this one maybe. What do you think? What do you think here? You happy with the strategy sim games? I don't play too many of them, but I did play the Altas. Final Fantasy Tactics I know will be great, but that was, if you got to think about it awards wise, who knows? Like, you think about awards wise, you're probably thinking, like, do you think they'll give it to Final Fantasy? I think Altas maybe win it. Smuggling Grace snubbed Yote. Oh yeah, let's see. Did he? Let's see. Best sports and racing game. Oh, Forza's not here this time. And you know that Mario Kart. Oh, this is going to be see? I love my rematch. I love rematch. For me, it's rematch. I love my rematch. F125, thank you to the crews. I did win a free F1 virtual sim game because I got, you heard the story, F125. But no, rematch is mine. I would go vote rematch, but I know it's going to be Mario Kart. Sonic Racing, I think, had a lot of promise. I like the Sonic Racing game, but Mario Kart World, Nintendo's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting, but I don't think Sonic's going to be at Mario Kart. Best RPG. Here we go. Avowed, Clair Obscura, Kingdom Come, Monster Hunter Wilds, Outer Worlds 2. Man, Xbox, Avowed is in there. Really? Avowed? Okay. Outer Worlds 2 is in there, huh? Dude, they need something to fill. They need the bookends. It's really between these two. Right here. This is what I'm saying, Grinders, right there. My favorite, this is a tough one because I loved Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I like it more than Clair Obscura. I would go Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come 2. That's what I would do. Kingdom Come 2 was friggin' awesome. Absolutely awesome. Expedition's awesome too, but it's between those two. Those are the two. Yeah, the others are filler. Monster Hunter Wilds, on the Grindhouse Awards, Monster Hunter Wilds gets my disappointment of the year. There's always that one game that I bought that I wish I didn't buy. Monster Hunter Wilds is it for me, unfortunately. I bought it thinking like, oh, this is going to be awesome. I was hyped for it. I was ready to go. Dude, I must have played like friggin' an hour of it. I was done. I just cannot get into it, man. I couldn't. So that was my regret of the year, is my Monster Hunter Wilds. Past regrets of the year was Deathloop. Was last year's? I forgot last year's. I was compost. Oh yeah, Kingdom Come in. Oh man, I was living that. I streamed the hell out of that game. It came out. Yeah, Monster Hunter just did not hit it for me, man. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It just was like, I got caught in the glaze, the monster glaze, the beast glaze. So, unfortunately, yeah, Avowed, Outer Worlds. The lady's not even there to accept the award if they win. But those are just fillers. Best ongoing game. Fortnite, thank you. Maybe Marvel Rivals. Helldivers 2, I don't think I don't think so. I didn't think they did enough. I think that Halo thing and stuff, it did bring a resurgence back to Helldivers 2. But I think it got its awards last year. I think they're going to spread it out. Maybe Marvel Rivals wins. I would say the best one is No Man's Sky. Like, you got to be kidding me. This should just clean house. They shouldn't even have this award anymore. They should just give it to No Man's Sky. Like, seriously. No Man's Sky, like, come on, dude. Like, that, like, the support that they got for that friggin' game is insane. They're changing it. They change it every single update. This is not skins. It's not some new enemy. Dude, they changed the whole friggin' game. No Man's Sky should win this one. They shouldn't even have this award category. No Man's Sky should just take it every year. Because there's no... what they do to that game is they change it every single time. They make it a new game. It's insane. It is insane. And it has VR support. That's right. So, yeah, No Man's Sky should win that. I don't know why it even has competition. Because nobody supports that game like that game. That game needs a book written about it. Best No Man's Sky game, No Man's Sky. That's right, Glinda. Yeah, they should just name this category No Man's Sky. Best game, No Man's Sky. Here's Phil Spencer's wonderful area. Phil loves this one.
Where that box is in the name of our
Consider it as best mobile game. Destiny Rising, Persona 5, Sonic Rumble, Wuthering Waves. Dude, Wuthering Waves? I tried Sonic Rumble. Sonic Rumble's not too bad. I saw that pop up. But again, I don't play mobile games, so we're going to be... I saw that pop up in the store. We skipping mobile games. Best indie game. Here Clay Obscura is winning. I don't know. Maybe they give this to Hollow Knight. Well, these three right here, the big ones. Actually, this one. Actually, considering these are probably the Blueprints, which I think is a fall one. I think these three bangers right here. And I think maybe given Hollow Knight's long development and the hype for it, they may give it to Hollow Knight, knowing that Clay Obscura is probably going to win the big one. That's what I think. Where's Candy Crush? Right, Grinders? Where's that? This is some strong ass competition here. But I would say, yeah, these are big ones right here. These I didn't even try these two. I think this game is absolute. But yeah, these are the big ones. They may give it to them, and like, I don't know. Maybe they give it to Claire, and Claire just sweeps it away. Because I think this is the Claire Obscura show. Between music, the development time, the presentation, the story, the reception, I think this is the Claire show. The Claire and Kojima show. Because, you know, Jeff Keighley got to rub some Kojima balls. You know that's happening. Bowl X-Pit's blowing up, Josh. Yeah. Best fighting game. Well, we know it's not Mortal Kombat Legacy. How the hell is Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection on here? This is some horse shit.
Great ass!
That game, refunds galore. Refunds galore.
Move on! Nothing to see here, please!
How is that even in there?
Nothing to see here, please!
What are you, the ballet teacher or what?
That's how you know that these things are bullshit.
Also some karate.
Karate, yeah?
Yeah, can you show me one of your special kicks?
You want to see one of my kicks?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah?
Oh! Mortal Kombat. That game was busted ass. How is it even in here? Dude, it is some ass. They had to fill it in. City of Wolves was good. I got that game. I bought that game. Capcom Fine Collection, I didn't, that was just a rebunch. Virtual Fighter Revo, I was gonna get that, but nah. The only one that's a competent fighting game right now, this one. The rest of the ones, this is just a collection. I don't know, a collection's in there. Best fighting game of the year is a collection of old arcade Capcom games, old Dreamcast games. Fighting collection. Are you kidding me? What kind of lame ass shit is this? What kind of lame ass shit is this? You should put Gosuyote over there then if you're going to do some crazy stuff. I'll say that the duels are more fighting games than any of these games. It's coming out, I think. Like, some of these games haven't went out yet. But this, I can't believe Mortal Kombat's in there, dude. Mortal Kombat was broken. The code, everything's broken. Fatal Fury is the only competent game in there. Here we go. Best Nintendo game. Or, I mean, family game. Best Nintendo game. Donkey Kong Bonanza. We know Aaron loves that one.
Aaron.
That's Aaron's game. He liked those bananas. He got those bananas. Lego Party, Lego no. Lego Voyages, Lego no. Mario Kart World, Sonic, Split Fiction. This is going to Maricot. Maricot with the win, the W's. Family game, I don't know. Bonanza, maybe they'll get a Bonanza Mario Kart World. It's really weird. Like some years they just make these games just clear it out. Like, but I think Donkey Kong may win this one, but it depends. If they're gonna stack the deck and make Mario Kart World and then not win the game of the year, but win these, they'll do that. There's a lot of psychology when it comes to this shit. Very rarely will they make a game just win every category and then win game of the year or something like that. Like they'll either not win some big categories and win some of these supplemental ones. Yeah, the thing's shot for the voting, so I'm going through the words now. So I don't have images or screenshots what the hell half of these games are. Some of them. Best action adventure game. Jeff Keighley.
The buried treasure is gemstones of juice.
What the hell is Janky Jones doing on this list? Janky!
Juicy, dirty, juicy, dirty, juicy, on that bitch Xbox. Juicy.
How dare you put Janky Jones in the same presence of Ghost of Yote and Death Stranding 2?
Juicy.
And Hollow Knight, yo, Janky Jones, look at the company, yo, we gotta stop the presses. Stop the presses! Stop the presses! Stop everything. We're stopping this voting right now. This shit stops right now. I want that like button hit. We're stopping this shit right now. I gotta look at this with my two eyeballs. I need to read this because I gotta do a squeak. I gotta look at this. Excuse me. Am I really seeing this right here? We got Death Stranding on the beach. Ghost of Yote. Hollow Knight. Split Fiction. And Janky Jones. Who needed that placeholder? Janky goddamn Jones. Yo. Is that the only... They had to do that to get Phil Spencer to fly out there. They needed to do something. Indiana Jones does not belong in the presence of those games. Janky Jones. Juicy pancakes.
The buried treasure is gemstones of juicy
Okay.
glazed black.
You could... Yo, Bango, you could like Janky Jones, but Janky Jones... Look at these names. Look at what's in this list. You telling me that Janky Jones was one of the best of action adventure games? Action adventure games.
You're my number one customer.
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer!
Oh, no. Get that Janky Jones out of my thing.
Stop it!
Helmet, what's going on? Sanders, what's going on? It's Mega Maid. She's gone from suck to blow. What? They're getting all their air back. Do something. Do something. Do something.
Yo, I don't know, but Janky Jones not winning this one. Phil Spencer, you could, they'll fly you out there, but you're not accepting the award for that one. I'll tell you that right now. That's probably going to Ghost of Yote. That's what I have to say about that. And I don't... Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Ghost of Yote, Death Stranding, like, Split Fiction, like, who comes up with this category? How do you compare these games? Like, I don't understand this. This should be best 3D action adventure game, best 2D action adventure game. I don't know, something like that. Get rid of that esports horse shit. That's like 5 award categories right there. And you know, this is the thing that pisses me off about this stupid show anyway. This stupid show that we're going to watch. This is what pisses me off. Half of these awards, you're not even going to see who the winner was. They'll have this person scroll at the bottom of the screen who's winning. Oh, yeah, during your commercial break and 25 ads, we gave out the greatest adventure. We gave the greatest racing one. Congratulations to greatest racing. Congratulations to best action game. Congratulations to best sports game. Congratulations to... All right, back to the commercials. You know that's what they do. That's what they do. Half of these friggin' awards, they don't even let the people go up and accept the fucking award. It runs as a ticker on the bottom in between commercial breaks. Jeff Keighley stands on the goddamn sizzle reel side stage and just rattles off a bunch of winners, like 20 of them. But meanwhile, they got the stupid-ass esports teams coming up there accepting awards. This is some bullshit. You need best 2D action adventure and best 3D, or best indie action adventure and best action adventure. I don't understand this. And Janky Jones, get your jank ass out of here. Oh shit! Wait a second. We got best action adventure game, and then we got best action game. Yo, who is making this shit up? What is going on here? Hades with Doom and Ninja Gaiden 4. Shinobi. Why is it with Battlefield? Who? What is this shit? This make no sense. Is it me? Is it me? Or like, I'm like, dude, this is like, do you want peanut butter and jelly? Do you want a steak? Do you want some crackers? Do you want some cheese? Do you want some filet mignons? Like it's like going into a restaurant and them offering you like a crackers, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a filet mignon, some fried chicken, and it's just like, it's a mix mosh. What is this? Is like random ass shit, dude. This is some random ass shit. Oh, that giant flute's gonna be that wild wolf. Jeff Keighley can't wait to show the flute. But this is some weird categories. Shinobi's friggin' awesome, but it's not gonna, like, Battlefield action game. Like, oh, I don't know. It's probably Doom. Doom always wins action game. Weird ass. Weird. Oh, best score of music. Here we go. Oof. I think these three, man. These three. But I think this is the one. Keighley drops his pants. He drops his pants. He cries. He presents this one himself. And I think I know where this one's going. This one's going right here. This is the Jeff Keighley, Kojima. Here I am, take me. Take me as I am, Kojima. This is Jeff Keighley's panty dropper. This is a Jeff Keighley panty dropper award. We found it. We found the Jeff Keighley panty dropper. There it is. There it is. We found it, grinders. He's up there. He's like, bitch, I'm presenting the award. I've been waiting 10 years to present this award. I call this the Keighley panty dropper. Kojima's coming up on stage. Keighley's gonna be there crying. Pants are coming off. Screen's gonna go dark. It's done. It's done. It's done. Oh, Josh, Kojima will be there in person. Kojima gonna be there all over the place. This is Kojima's year. But this I say the best score of music is the Jeff Keighley panty dropper. This is going to Kojima, and he's going to talk about it. He's going to play the music. He's got the flute guy there with the biggest flute you've ever seen. That guy be pulling in a flute, having two flutes. It'd be one dude, two flutes. That's what I'm saying right there. But this is no Ghost of Yote, no Claire, This is the Jeff Keighley panty dropper award. Right here. You heard it here first. That's right, Glinda. That's right. We got a super chat here. First one of the evening. Grindhouse super chat. Oh man, I didn't even put my friggin' goals up there. Oh shit. I'll put them as 5. We'll do 5 golds. I'll give you a song. We'll do all the colors. Yeah. Or a new song or new stream. Either one. New song or I'll stream again. You vote on a stream. And I didn't even do my thing. We'll do a new song drop. I got one. We'll have, you know what? I'm going to make it. I don't know. I have one right here. We go the Jeff Keighley panty dropper. The Jeff panty dropper. There it is. I got the song right now. We got it. There's the new song right there. There's your goal. There's your goal right there. We're going to get that song. The Jeff Keighley panty dropper song is coming this evening. Right after the show, we hit that goal. There we go. But yeah, that one's going. That one's going right there. Let me get that super chat here. Who cooking? Wara with the first super chat of the evening here at the Gaming Grindhouse. He goes, my game of the year is Blueprints. I know it's super niche. Hey, man, everybody got their own game of the year. That's why I said, like, look at some of these categories. Some of this shit don't make sense. Like, it seems like it's like, you know, back-ended, behind the scenes kind of stuff. Like, you know, some of these things just make no sense. Just throwing names out there. Easy Tone with the 2. He goes, they need a new category. Best Xbox PS5 port. Best performing Xbox game on PlayStation. Easy Tone. There you go. There we go. New category. And actually, you want to know what, Easy Tone? Your super chat right there just made that a Gaming Grindy Award topic. There you go, Grant. There it is. Let's give him the applause. There it is, the applause. Easy Tone. There's the category right there. New one for 2025 Grindy Awards. Best PS5 Xbox performing game. There you go. Janky Jones music up for a Grammy. Oh, shit. Phil Spencer can accept that award. Oh, man. Phil Spencer can't get away. He's like, we are Grammy winning. Oh, Grammy nominated Xbox. Look at this. Best performance. Whoa, look at this. The whole Claire Obscura team. Oh, damn. This got more come up there. Ghost of Yote. Janky Jones, Troy Baker. Silent Hill F. Oof. Dude, that's going to be tough. Dude, I think they may give it to Ben Starr. They may give it to Ben Starr. We'll see. Ghost of Yote. I thought she did great, Erica. I thought she was good. I don't know anybody complaining about that shit. I thought it was good. But there you go, Guns already got the answer to that. Best Xbox exclusive. That's another one. Best Xbox exclusive is another Grindhouse award. We'll find out what they win. Exactly. Why don't they have Troy Baker as Higgs? They have Troy Baker as Janky Jones. Yo, I don't know, man. Phil Spencer paid somebody off the, you know, they did somebody for Janky Jones to be showing up on here. I don't know. I think everybody cried so much that Janky Jones came out in December and missed the Game Awards that I figured Jeff Keighley needed placeholders. That's what it sounds like. Because I think there were plenty other games that had, you know, there were plenty other games. Like how do you not have best performance? How do you not have friggin' what's his name? Oh, the guy from Ghost Daryl. I mean Daryl Dixon, not Daryl Dixon. Is Daryl Dixon the guy that plays Norton Reedus? No, Reedus. Like, how's he not in there? Dude, he in Death Stranding 2, he talks the whole friggin' show. The whole game he's talking. Now, he talked more. Norman Reedus talked more in Death Stranding 2 in the first, like, 20 minutes than he did in the whole friggin' game in the first one. Norman Reedus should get one. Norman Reedus. There you go. Thank you. Here comes everybody. Norma said Norman Reedus. Sam Fitt. Yeah. Yo. He was a dad. How do you have Norman Reedus in there? Maybe they couldn't get him in the show. But like, you know, he did a lot. There was much more of him in Death Stranding 2 than Death Stranding 1. He didn't shut up, Josh, right? He didn't. He talked the whole freaking game. Yo, in the first game, he didn't say anything. He's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh. He didn't talk at all. He just grunted. The second game, he's talking. He's a dad. He take care of the baby. He wants a family. He was all over the place. But anyway, I don't know. I said something with Janky Jones. Something happened. Phil Spencer did something.
Gaming.
He's like, I'm gonna, you know, I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna ask you guys a question at the end. And Troy Baker's Higgs, exactly. But you know, or Elle Fanning. Dude, Death Stranding 2, man, had a lot of incredible performances. And what's crazy is that it was their mocap. It was them. Troy Baker wasn't mocapping Janky Jones. Not that third-person camera, Janky climbing up there. Like, you know, those other games, like, when you look at, like, that's the other thing, too. When you look at performances, like Claire Obscura, like the likeness of them. Same thing with Ghosts of Yote, the likeness of them. Like Silent Hill as well. Like that's their likeness, and hell, in friggin' Death Stranding 2, they're actually doing it. Like it's their likeness. Like they're like it's crazy. But I think the major thing with Troy Baker, Indiana Jones, is that how he did a great Harrison Ford. That's where I think it is. Like he did Harrison Ford's voice. Like, and I think that's why he's in there, because he basically became Harrison Ford, you know, in the voice. They didn't have Harrison Ford old doing it. So, but yeah. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. PCX Hawk says he hasn't played Indiana Jones. Maybe for sale on Black Friday. Yo, deep sale. It was a good impression. It was. So I think that's where it is for the impression that he did that. But the other ones are like full performances, though. I'm surprised Death Stranding 2 didn't have anything up there. With the actors that he put in there. Again, the song, the music is the penny dropper. Unless it's in another category. I didn't see them all, so we'll go through them. Yeah. Best Narrative. Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghosts of Yote, Kingdom Come into Phase 2, and Silent Hill F. Best Narrative. How Indiana Jones 2? Janky Jones 2? Return of the Jank. Oh, man. We heard you, third-person camera. That's what I'm going to say. Best Narrative. It's either Claire or Death Stranding, I think. I think Ghost of Yote, the Vengeance story is great, but I think the other two have much more deeper stories. I think Clair Obscura has a very unique story to it. So does Death Stranding 2, but we sort of had Death Stranding 1, Death Stranding 2 sequel. I think Claire gets this one. Even though Kingdom Come 2, I love that game, was awesome. But narrative, I would say probably Claire. That had a very unique story, very like what the hell's going on. I will go with that one. Best multiplayer, Call of Duty. Call of Duty's in there, right? Where's Call of Duty? Best multiplayer. Black Ops 7. I want to vote for Black. Oh no. Oh shit, it's not there. Yo, what's up, J-Dub? How you doing, man? You came in with the crickets.
The real one, not the bootleg one. What's up, Jay?
We're not spreading fake rumors. The bootleg. We spread the real news. How you doing, man?
Doing good.
It's
Can't
been a
complain,
while, man. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah.
Just traveling and stuff like that.
Well, I saw you online late last night. I was going to hit you up. I was playing Battlefield, but I had to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
But we got to get on the Battlefield.
On some Arc Raiders or something. Yeah, Battlefield 2. Between those two games, man, that keeps... Dude, both of those games are amazing, man.
I know. I think I put in like 8 hours of streaming in Battlefield 6, and it like went by in an instant. I did the campaign on Saturday. I did last night I was just playing like crazy. It was crazy.
Yep.
But we're on best multiplayer game, so you just said the two big ones: Arc Raiders and Battlefield 6. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. There's really no choice between those two. There was really no choice between those two. I mean,
I know. It's like flip a coin.
That's it. Yeah, those are the games, and it's crazy. Both of those games came at the end of the year.
Yeah. Yep. Let me share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Where's I share my screen and share this one. There you go. So now you can see if I play videos or something like that, because we'll have to do that. We'll see what to do. We're gonna get into the Sarah Bonds and stuff, but we're just going through these. So I didn't know. Did you? First off, the website's broken, but I noticed no Call of Duty best multiplayer game. Call of Duty.
Well, I'll tell you what. People get mad at me if they want to, but I posed this question to them a while back. I said, "What if? Just what if?" Microsoft bought ABK, and within a year or two, everybody started leaving COD. the almighty COD. Now here it is, 2025. Everybody's so entertained with Arc Raiders and freaking Battlefield. Who has time for COD?
Yeah, they had Elden Ring in here as a multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean,
you're my number
out of
one
all the
customer.
games that released this year, I mean, Arc Raiders and I can say Arc Raiders and Battlefield
Yeah, I think either one of them. It's a flip a coin. Arcraze may get it because it's newer, like a new idea, like with them. But Battlefield, they should get it for the comeback that they made. Like they just did incredible, like from the other one.
Do you think it's because of like Clyde literally just came out, right? So it wasn't enough time to kind of change anybody's mind. Also, could it be possible that COD has been around so long, people are just kind of fed up of it?
Nah, but it's usually in there. It's usually like action game, multiplayer. I thought COD usually in there. Last year I thought it was.
I don't know.
I gotta check.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. If you look at those Steam numbers.
Oh, I got that as the next topic. We get through these. Yeah, we'll talk about Call of Booty. But no, I think again, we'll talk about it, but we'll get through these categories. I think we're almost done here. Best game direction. So here we go. We got Claire Obscura, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades, and Split Fiction. Man, we're seeing the same games like in every one of these categories here.
Yeah.
Yo, best game direction. I don't know. I think there's a couple of Jeff Keighley panty droppers. They're definitely Kojima's has a potential to go up there, and Jeff Keighley dropped the pants to give him the award. I thought the music award, maybe game direction. We'll see, but unless they just have Claire just take it all and then just win game of the year. But I think,
know what typically happens? What typically happens is there's a game that's nominated, and then they'll give that game maybe 1 or 2 awards, and then it'll be quiet all night long, and it'll end up winning. But it's the game that wins all the awards that won't win game of the year.
Yes.
Listen, I can see this happen. This is the scenario I can see happen.
Yeah.
I can see Claire Obscure cleaning house with all the awards, and I can see them giving Game of the Year to Death Stranding 2, or I can see the
ultimate
reverse.
Panty drop.
Yeah, I'm going Death Stranding 2 all the way.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised none of their voice actors were on for performance.
Yeah. Where is Troy Baker?
For Jackie Jones, they gave it to him.
Yeah, and that guy, he's in every game.
I know. But like Troy Baker was in there for Indiana Jones. They got him because he did Harrison Ford impression.
Yeah. But could it?
Yeah.
I think that's going to happen. I don't see Claire Obscure winning all the awards and Game of the Year.
No.
I see it being like Death Stranding will be that slow.
Yep.
Like it won't win any other awards. It'll win Game of the Year, or it'll be like it cleans house with a ton of awards, but then they end up giving it to Expedition 33.
Yeah. I know there's a recipe to it. Like you're right. They clean house and then you think they're going to win Game of the Year, but they don't. And then they give it to somebody else. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I think Death Stranding wins. I think Claire Obscure, I think Death Stranding wins the other ones because Kojima and Keighley, he probably would back off from the Game of the Year one. I think it goes Claire because that's the Cinderella story. And he's been all about indie stuff in his shows. And all
he
that
loves
stuff.
about indie.
And he loves that stuff. And it is a Cinderella story. Like, look at these few people came together and they made this incredible game. And now they're Game of the Year winners. And yeah, it is definitely a much bigger headline.
But it's not the... Yeah. So let me ask you, what are your thoughts on that?
What, for Game of the Year?
Yeah, like about the whole indie versus AAA type.
I was just saying
for some reason they love that. But then again, I thought, if that was the case, why didn't Split Fiction? Because that would have been another Cinderella type thing. But then again, Claire Obscure is maybe you can only have one indie game.
No, I'm surprised I don't see a lot of Silk Song all over the place, considering the hype for that game and how long it took. It's in that one category, and that's about it. A couple of categories.
That's true.
I thought Silk Song would be all over the place the way they talked about it. They're like crying for that game.
No, I thought Hades 2 would have.
I've seen Hades 2 in more places than Silk Song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Audio, Battlefield, Claire, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F, which I haven't got to that game. I see. I think, Claire had incredible audio. Death Stranding did. Ghost of Yotei had all three. These three, that Battlefield has best audio design too. They may just give it to Battlefield and just just kind of because it's between these three. This is too much. And then art direction, yeah, Hades 2. Yeah, Silk Song. That probably made me get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of same things. And then here's your game of the year. So yeah. One of the things I was saying about like, some of the categories like action game, action adventure game, like they need more categories of genre, I think.
Yeah.
Like they need more of like they combine racing and sports together. They have action adventure then action, and then you look at the games in there and it's like Hades, Ghost of Yote, and it's like, yo, like I could see game of the year having indies versus some big games, but like in these other categories, like you should have like 2D action platformer, 3D action platform. Like try to like you gotta at least make them play with each other. Like I don't understand how you have those, like it is just like a mishmash of categories. It's like how do you vote? They're like different. I know they want indies to be in the same category, not in their own kind of indie thing, but like still, I don't think it's fair for the indies to be in like action games when you have like Ghost of Yote and Death Stranding 2 as action, and then you got like what was it? It was the action adventure. This one, yeah. Like this is so weird. Like the action game, Battlefield 6, Doom, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi. Shinobi was friggin' incredible, but it gets Battlefield and Doom.
Yeah.
It should be its own category. Like I think you get rid of the esports ones and you got plenty of like 2D action.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah,
but it's all PR
that whole
shit.
esports thing. Yeah, that whole esports
they got 5
thing. I never
awards for esports.
That. Yeah,
team, individual, some of the things. Yeah, some whack ones. But what do you think about game of the year? Yeah, so like that's what we're on now, the final one. Donkey Kong's up there, even though I didn't see Donkey Kong voted for a lot of games. They had one nomination for Family Game, and it's a game of the year.
It didn't do it. It didn't do it for me, man. I don't know, but I mean, maybe something from Nintendo had to be there. So I guess
they couldn't put Mario Kart there. But it is interesting seeing like when you go through the categories, you see Expedition, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yote. Like you see just what I have from the nominations. And then you go to game of the year and it's like, well, wait a second. What Donkey Kong was like in best family game, and then that was it. Why is it in game of the year? It kind of, you know what I mean?
Push.
Yeah.
We gotta make Nintendo fans happy.
It is kind of strange. Like that's where it's like, well, wait a second. If it wasn't qualifying for like other genres of action, like even action adventure, Donkey Kong wasn't even in there. Yeah, I mean, where's my what did I have?
Black Ops. They got Black Ops 7 is already on discount by 25%.
Is it already? Yeah, look, here, nominations. Sony Interactive got 19 nominations. Kepler Interactive got 13. That's over Clay Obscura. 10 nominations from Electronic Arts and Microsoft.
Yep.
And 7 for Sega, 6 for Supergiant, and 5 for Team Cherry. Nintendo didn't have that many at all. And it was Switch 2 launch year.
It's crazy. They launched the console and then just they pulled a Microsoft. You launch a console with like 1 or 2 games and then that's it.
Yeah, Metroid's missing, but Metroid's gonna probably dominate next year, like shooter or whatever. Yeah, and wait, did he didn't have shooter category? They got rid of it. Best shooter? Did they ever have that?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
That probably should have been that.
Best multiplayer they had Call of Duty not there. That's when you came on, but yeah. They didn't have best shooter action adventure. I don't know if they had shooter. They used to. They took it off. Let me get. Oh, hold on. Let me get Super Hemis here. We got the 5. He goes. I've been in redacted sector. He's talking about Battlefield, and yeah, Red Sector is friggin' awesome too. I play that on Saturday. And then he says I nominated South to Midnight Games for Impact. Dude, I couldn't. That was the only game I can know for Games for Impact. The other ones weren't impactful.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Here's a visual of the nominations, so you could see. Yeah, look at that. Like, where is like I didn't even see Donkey Kong around, but it shows up in Game of the Year. Real weird.
Yep.
You know, like Hades 2 was around all the categories. You know, Kingdom Come 2 was awesome. Silk Song up there. But yeah, it's just strange how that game of the year definitely seems to be a little more the headliner, you know, like, oh, this is what people come to watch for, you know, we got to make sure that we have, you know, if we don't have and probably like, you're right, J-Dub, like, oh, we don't have a Nintendo game in the game of the year, we'll, like, nobody's in Nintendo, like, Nintendo fans not going to watch.
Yeah.
You know, it does feel like that with this shit, but because, again, it's all Hollywood driven, who we can get on stage. You know, I'm sure Norma Reedus is like, oh, I'll be in the area. They'll be like, oh, Norma Reedus, we'll nominate, you get nominated. You know? Oh, Norma Reedus will be in the area in LA if you want. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll put him in for nomination. We'll get him here on the stage.
Yep.
You know, I'm sure some of that crap goes on because it is a, you know, it is a thing. Now, Aaron says you sound down.
I sound down?
Yeah.
Oh. Nah.
He's fine. Aaron, he's just upset about Nintendo there. Look at that, Aaron. But
yeah.
Aaron loves playing with the bananas, so he's going to vote for that one.
Yeah. To be fair, I've seen, and I'm going to mess with him now, but I've seen my brother Aaron. I've seen him over on other people's channels saying he's not an Xbox guy, he's a Nintendo guy. He moved on from Xbox to Nintendo.
Oh, yeah, he loved the big banana.
Yeah, and now he's over here, you know, pretending, you know, still protecting the Xbox. What are we doing?
Aaron.
Hey, Ron. Where are you?
Even change the name. I want you to go into your @Aaron and put your name back to Aaron. I don't like this contact. It looks like you're a friggin' alien.
Yeah.
Contact G476. Who you contacting? Or you work for NASA or something? You talking to aliens?
He's running from that Xbox stench.
Yo, he's like, contact me. Contact me. It's my number. G4. I don't understand. I want you to change that shit back. This is true, he says. He says he is an alien. Oh, shit, he is. So anyway, those are the Game Awards, the Keeleys. I think we spent enough time talking about Jeff Keighley smuggling grapes. There's definitely going to be a panty dropper moment. Definitely for Kojima. Keighley will knock people out of the way. And another thing I said, J-Dub, we know that Jeff Keighley, half of these awards we won't even see. It'll be like a ticker at the bottom.
Yep.
It'll be on like,
yep.
Congratulations to Mario Kart for winning. Mario Kart. And he'll just like rip off like 5 of them. It's like, and now a word from our sponsor.
Yep.
4-hour show. You know, he rips through like 5 of these awards.
Yep.
And then he has all these people start singing.
What he does, he spreads it out.
Oh yeah.
So you won't leave.
Yeah.
If you just gave them to you all in one spot, you'd leave. So, you know,
exactly.
He's pretty smart. He knows.
Oh yeah.
He knows how it goes.
And he also knows, like, you know, to throw in some announcements within the commercial breaks. So like you watch the commercials and you're like, wait, Game Pass commercial. Then it's like right after that, it's like some announcement of a new game launching. You're like, whoa, what the hell is this? But let me ask you a question. Do you think with Janky Jones on there and some of those Xbox games, it was hilarious, like Flight Simulator was bad, not on there again. Does Phil Spencer talk about anything Xbox, like doing an announcement of a console or anything like that, now that the Steam machine kind of revealed its things? Do you feel like Microsoft now kind of has to come out there and talk about Project Magnus publicly?
No, because nobody's gonna care. That's
he
the thing,
will. He loves
right?
himself some me time.
Oh, okay. Let's say they do talk about their next Xbox, right? If he talks about it, right, and then Nintendo is going to come out and announce a new Zelda game that's going to take up all the air out of the room, or Sony's going to come out and talk about they're going to release a trailer of Intergalactic or Cory Barlog's new game. Like any of those things can take the attention away. You don't want to be, you don't want to. The Game Awards is, whether we like it or not, right? It is the biggest event of the year.
Yeah, it's a December.
And you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want your console launch announcement to be a footnote after you leave and
Well,
the whole conversation
He
of the
did with
night.
the Series X. He
Look
did
how
it at
that
the
worked
Game
out for
Awards.
him.
He came out there and called it the Series X and showed Hellblade, too.
Well, that's true.
Will he do that again?
number one customer.
Or would he?
No, I don't, Jazz. I doubt it. But here's the thing: everything he's tried previously hasn't worked. It all bombed and fell in his face. So, do you really want to announce a console after Steam came out and announced theirs?
I'm saying that's the reason why he would have to come out and talk about something. Like he would mention it. I don't know. Like I just feel like they are so desperate right now that I think that the only impactful thing that he has to, like, especially with the Steam machine, I don't think Microsoft can stay quiet and tease about their project. I think they got to say, well, I'm here to talk about they've done it before. Project Scorpio, Project Lockhart, Project Scarlet. He'll come out and say, I'm just excited to say we're working on a next Xbox, Project Magnus. And it's going to combination PC and Xbox. Know what you love. Here's a sizzle reel, and that's it. And call the project name and kind of say that. I don't know. Like I feel like that is like the last ditch effort that they can do to get any kind of traction, because I think they go into the back burner if they try to announce something like this next year or at the June showcase. Like I don't know. I feel like this is and considering that everybody's hot off that Steam machine, I'm wondering. And Sarah Bond's been running around talking about hardware.
Whatever your name is, get ready for the big surprise.
Sarah Bond's been running her mouth too ever since that she's not running around talking about the ROG Ally. She's talking about all the future of hardware and stuff again. So like they're leading up to something, whether it's at this show or at CES or I don't know, but I feel like that they're talking a lot about this hardware that they're going to call some project bullshit and get those bots back online, hold the line again. Because Phil Spencer gives them a whiff.
Well, true, but here's the thing. Are we sure it's going to launch next year? And if so...
No, it's not.
Because I was going to say, if it does launch next year, that console is going to have to compete with GTA 6.
No, it's
Wolverine,
not. No, it's not launching next year.
Games.
But you know what they do though? They announce a project name, and then next year they announce the official name, and then 2027 spring or whatever is when they launch it. Because that's what they did with like to damage control against the PS4 Pro. They announced Project Scorpio because they knew the Pro was coming out. And they didn't have a console.
They're in a different position now. Think about it. They're out here.
But Steam
the new
coming for them
now is we're fighting against TikTok. I don't know. Like
I don't know.
I don't even know who they're going to market their console to because their thing they're talking about it's like $1,200-$1,300 plus. Who do you market that to? The people you was going to market that to is the same people Steam is marketing their shit too, right? So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a reach. I know. I'm not putting my
I'm not spending $1,200. I'm not spending $1,200 for a console.
Yeah, no, but again, they haven't been very. Yeah, they haven't been very clear on it. But yeah, I'm not putting saying. I'm just thinking for them, and even though they know this console space is shot and stuff, but I feel like if he was gonna make a move to make it look like we're doing something too similar to a Steam machine, but this is our version of it. He drops it at the Game Awards or something like that. Like I think it's a way of his last PR. Like people, I had Tim Dog on here saying that he's gonna come out and announce his retirement. Like he's gonna end at the end of this year.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening at the Game Awards.
He comes out, he says, "I'm done."
Yeah, he can go in the sunset. 0-4.
0-4. Yo, it's horrible.
0-4 record. Yeah.
Jay, talking about this. Ready? Yeah, you're talking about next year. Here's the list of what's next year. 007 First Light, most anticipated games. 007, Grand Theft Auto, Wolverine, Resident Evil, and The Witcher 4.
Yep.
As it should. Get it, as it should.
As it should.
As it should.
Jez, the problem I have, right,
No
is
Gears,
okay.
no Fable.
Yeah, Microsoft.
You wrote that tweet.
You know,
that's why I hit you up because you put that tweet out
I'm like, wait, hold on. This is the real third-party publisher that spent $100 billion. You have
right here.
not a single game in nomination, not a single game in the GOTY category, and not even to anticipate. Like, dude, they're launching Halo, Gears, and Forza next year.
Yeah,
none of those games are the most anticipated. And Fable. And State of Decay, right?
Yeah, State of Decay 3. I've been playing it.
I don't know, Jess. I don't know, man. This is.
You're right. Xbox is cooked.
Gamers have gamers just really checked out. They've checked out of Xbox. Like they're just checked out. Like they don't care what they're offering.
It's because Microsoft checked out. They don't care about showing their games. The games are not the focus of any of their messaging. It's always about what new hardware, what new features we're learning. We're evolving this. We're working with Windows. It's like, dude, what about the games? Like, you don't make people excited about your games. And look at how 007 got on that list. You think it would get on that list if they didn't have that state of play? And they didn't have those shows, like that showcase about it. Dude, that state of play put that thing on the map. Now we found out it's a play anyway title. That because they don't care, they know it's not going to sell shit on Xbox. They give it away 2 copies.
Yeah.
But it's just insane how they just don't lead with their games. They don't lead with their games at all, and that's why they're never on these lists. But you're right. You got Gears, Forza, Halo, Forza Horizon, Gears 5, Gears E-Day, the new Halo, and Fable. Yeah, and none of their games. You're right. No game of the year contender yet again. Like,
so why? How can you be a third-party publisher? And it's true. Though technically, those guys have released a shitload of games this year.
They did,
but none
Tons
of them
games this year.
They have. Let's face it, their games have zero impact.
Zero.
Clearly. So that it's I'm not going to say Game Pass fodder, but your games are not selling consoles.
Ninja
They're not
Gaiden 4.
Anybody. Yeah.
I fought in the wind.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
I don't know, Jazz.
Like Arc Raiders and Battlefield just ate at its lunch. I think the other problem too is that they waited all year to drop these games. Even the other one, The Wanderer, whatever the hell it is. But what's his name? Tim Schafer's brand new game after Psychonauts 2. It took him the 30 years to make Psychonauts 2. He comes up with The Keeper. They released that like 7 days later, Ninja Gaiden, and then 7 days later, Outer Worlds 2. And all 3 of them are cooked.
Yep.
And then Call of Duty. It's like you don't give the games the respect, the time, the showcase that they want. You throw them all in. And then you just dump them out there on Game Pass. And Ninja Gaiden was not a visual showpiece for being a Series X and having all that development time and being Phil. How many trips to Japan? Unless he's sitting in that fake flight seat, fake into Japan. But like he's on a Teams meeting. But I don't get it. Like you went out there and made that game happen, and I played it. I'm in Ninja Gaiden, and it is. It's not ready for it's not a next gen feeling game at all. Like at the current gen, like you hit something and it moves and then it disappears, like freeing up the memory. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is this? A mobile game?
Yeah.
So weird shit. But yeah, it's really, really strange. Yeah. Let me see what my next let me get to these chats here. He goes, Octagon goes, I play KC Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If KC1 got a PS5 or PS5 Pro version, I can't play the sequel without playing the original. No, you can. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you can play on your own. Like, you don't need the first game. Actually, they fixed the mechanics a lot from the first game. It's much better with that. And he says, what world premiere do you think will happen? J-Dub, what world premiere do you think is going to happen game-wise? Not Phil Spencer.
I'll be honest. I think there's going to be two games that are potentially going to be there. I think there's going to be Cory Barlog's game.
Ooh.
His sci-fi game, only because we got Naughty Dog's game last year, We got the Soros team, right? The people who make Soros.
Yeah.
We got their game last year. Or was that this year? Last year, this year? I can't
Sabros
remember.
was this year, I think, early in the first day to play. It's day to play early
Yeah,
this year in
yeah.
February.
So those are two.
We got Intergalactics trailer last year, right? Is that what we got?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So those are
And they already
two
did
first
Wolverine.
party. We got Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
That's
This
three.
year.
Yeah. So that's so I think Corey Barlog with
Yeah.
so Sony Santa Monica. We're gonna see something from Sony Santa Monica from Corey Barlog's. His game should be getting close to being ready. I also think we're gonna see something this out of all the years. I think we're gonna probably see if they're ever gonna do it from Blue Point or from Bloodborne.
Oh.
I think they're
It's time.
they're going to announce some of
You think it's time there?
yeah.
Those are good ones.
Because think about that. Because Demon Souls. I mean, that was a launch title. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
That that. So now it's like it's about that time, and that's. I mean, let's face it. That's the only reason we're tuning into the Game Awards to see
For the
what
big
game,
announcements, yeah.
For the big announcements, everything else. I mean, we don't care, right? Expedition 33 can win. We'll all be happy. Death Stranding 2 can win. It'll all be happy. Any of that other shit out there, it's who cares?
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
And you look like and
see,
you just said,
things are different. Things are different. It used to be Xbox versus PlayStation. It's no longer Xbox versus PlayStation. So some of the stuff that we used to care about, it's like it doesn't matter anymore. Like,
well, it's been like that for a long time, man. I remember when they were celebrating about Red Dead versus God of War because Red Dead had a 4K update for the Series X, and they considered Red Dead one of their own. Remember Red Dead 2? And it was like they wanted Red Dead to beat God of War or something like that. Like, yeah, like
number one
because they got a
customer.
4K update or something like that. Or some shit.
Yep.
But yeah, no, you're right. Like they haven't really competed in that sense with the games, and they win those Ho Hum Awards, the racing game for Forza Horizon. But I remember, don't you remember like they wanted Forza Horizon to be in the Game of the Year nomination? Remember that year? Like all these kind of remember that? They're like, why isn't it's like when has a racer been in the Game of the Year nomination? No, Forza Horizon got this on Metacritic. This should be in the Game of the Year. Jeff Keighley's biased. Remember that? They wanted it dude, every year. What's his name said? Who just said that? He said somebody just said in the chat that Boomstick is going crazy. The Xbox tax they're gonna be talking about again.
Yeah, he is. He is going crazy. Because those guys tend to think no matter how much reality says that all of those games are mid as hell,
they are.
They tend to think that Microsoft is getting an unfair deal because all of that Game Pass fodder it's not making any waves, and it's not going to make any waves because the game is those games are fucking free. Pardon my French.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
And I know they may love the game. Like, I
service.
love the Avowed. I played 50 hours of Avowed, and it's just like. But looking like they're not based off of your vote. Look at what the reception is of Avowed. Go look how many people are playing it. Go look at the staying power. Hell, just look at Ninja Gaiden 4. Some of those games actually on those nomination lists, I'm like, did Microsoft pay to put their shit on there? Like, I'm like, those games, Ninja Gaiden 4, what is it? South of Midnight. People complain the combat was horrible in South of Midnight. How's it up there for a game for impact? Because they had a style design and they had they had like I guess that's what that means, I guess, like the stylistic and the the tone of the game. But like look at the receptions of the games. Like are they impactful enough to be a game of the year? Like and they don't like it's like they're sitting there looking at Avowed. Avowed? No DLC for Avowed, no expansions. Microsoft doesn't even believe in it. Yeah. How do you release an RPG without like they had a roadmap and the roadmap is like busted? It's like, oh, we're adding better AI or we're gonna add like more trees or some shit. Like that's their update. It's like fixing the game. It's like, but they should be having whole expansions. Hell, Starfield, that could be back there, but they were supposed to have an expansion this year. They said no, hold off. Like they were supposed to have annual expansions. They skipped this year.
Yeah.
Game of the generation, skipping a year of DLC. Last year's DLC was trash. So like you're right. They look at this stuff and they think it's, and know what's crazy too is that a lot of those influencers and stuff get that shit for free. Thank you for the copy. Thank you, Microsoft. Thank you. They're not even paying for Game Pass to get the goddamn game. It's all like PR shit. It's like, here you go. Like, thanks for the copy. Thanks for the review copy. Thanks for the review copy. My game of the year. What would it be if you didn't get the review copy? If you didn't get the hand-me-downs? Like, if you went out and bought it? Like, I don't know. But like, you guys get, even they have Game Pass, Microsoft still gives them free review copies.
Yep.
It's crazy. Like, I'm like, just give them a Game Pass month. Like, what are you giving out? Like, it's just crazy. Weird shit.
Yeah, I don't get, I never got that.
I'm with you with the Corey Balrog shit. I think Corey Balrog, that sounds like something because, listen, thinking about Sony, they kind of got their map laid out with Saros, Wolverine, Intergalactic, and now like another game for 2027 along those lines. So like, yeah, I think stacking the deck, and especially we'll get into it, like what Bootleg was saying about like the PC push. I think their exclusives now are even more important than ever with this whole consolification of PC. So I do think that that's there. So yeah, those are my world premiere. Other world premieres, I think maybe we see actual gameplay to a world to Witcher. You know, actual gameplay, like a mission of that. Maybe that. And maybe we'll see. Do you think we see more Wolverine? Do you think they might do that? It is a big stage.
No.
Or Spider-Man.
Because
Venom.
They said that they said tune into 2026.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. What about Insomniac with a Venom or something from a Spider-Man?
No. They don't want. No, they would. It's kind of like doing dual duty. They want you to be hyped about Wolverine before they throw something out there else, for you to be hyped about.
The Miles Morales movie comes out next year, though. Like, I think somebody can Kingdom Hearts 4, Pragmata. That's Capcom. I don't know with them.
That's Capcom, and Pragmata. I mean, I don't know.
Dude, that will break the internet, dude. I think that will break a while if they announce Half-Life 3 at the Game Awards.
Listen, crazier things have happened. I mean, can you imagine the Steam machine, and then the way to get the hype up is, it's just
Half-Life 3 PC release, not a Steam machine exclusive, but like coming to Steam Half-Life 3, or what is it? The other game, the Left 4 Dead. Like Steam, that's a good whoever the unknown. Listen, Steam has made a push, man. Like, you got to think about the timing of the announcement of the Steam machine. Maybe there's a little couple. Maybe Valve is there with something to get ready for their Steam push that they're gonna have next year. Because because it's not just the Steam machine; it's the Steam VR. It's they got Half-Life Alyx. They got they got Steam Steam machine release date. Josh says maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe Spider-Man. I don't know. See, Spider-Man DLC. I know that Miles Morales is coming out the movie next year. You would think Sony may want to push something with Spider-Man, and considering they're at the big awards.
Yeah,
and they've always both ways.
Yeah, they always see. Here's the thing, and I think that's a good idea. They've always shied away from when there's a movie or something, tying it with a game. They never like the marketing is
skins or something like that. Like, yeah, they're not releasing it because of the game. But like I said,
but they don't want to.
Yeah, I would say like just Spider-Man and put Spider-Man, because it's not that it's tied in with the game, but it's basically like, hey, let's get Spider-Man back in the picture, because when people go watch the movie, they want to go play the new Spider-Man content. Like, they'll put like things in there, like costumes and stuff. But I don't know. I just think I want my Venom game. That's it. I'm just being selfish. I want my Venom game.
Yeah.
Zelda, that Zelda movie trailer, pretty good. That Zelda movie clips.
I what I want, being honest, I would like to see another Zelda game from Nintendo.
It's too soon.
I would like to see a new Mario game.
That's what I was about to thinking that they're redoing Universe for the movie, like that the remake, like they're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe they come out with a new Mario game at the end of next, like announce for next year a new Mario platform.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I want something that's gonna have the same impact that like Nintendo 64 did.
Do you want a 3D one or 2D?
No. Fuck that. Sorry, but no, I don't want that 2D stuff.
You don't want that too. You want not 2D fancy stuff.
A real 3D, big blockbuster,
like
Mario
the one they did for the Switch back in the when they launched for the Switch. Yeah. Something
that kind of defines it. Not all of these remasters, based these HD versions of the same shit.
They need Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's time?
I don't know because that thing is still, for whatever reason, that's still going strong.
No Smash for Switch 2 yet.
No. And what would think about it? What would be different? It's the Switch 1. The Switch 2
that's not every Nintendo game. What's different?
It's
shit.
like it's the same shit.
They done it since the 64 Smash. It's the same stuff. But they need a new one. New characters.
Yeah, but aren't they still releasing characters for it? Like,
no, they're done with the characters for that. No, they've been done.
They're done with the characters. Okay,
they've been done.
Man.
No, that would be so. That was so bad. A Switch 2 version of Smash. Oh, you're right. That's probably what they would do. Oh, people think it's a new one. It'll make the Switch 2 Switch. Oh man, that'll suck. If they did that, then we'll probably not get into Switch a Smash new one. No, I know. Ultimate is crazy. That game is is just incredible what they put in that game. Well, maybe you know what? Maybe they do a combination of both. Maybe they do the Switch 2 version of Smash and add some more characters to it. Maybe they do that. They bring back some more characters and they add a Switch 2 version to it.
Maybe.
They could. I would love Galaxy 3.
I'll be honest. Outside of Zelda and Mario, Nintendo doesn't really have anything that.
Yeah, I don't really know much. They already did that Pokemon. I don't know what else they could do. Like, nobody don't want another Kirby. That's Metroid, but that's already done. So, it really has to be a next Mario game or a Smash game, like a Mario platform or Smash game or a Zelda game. But Zelda's too soon, I think. So I don't know. But that'll be from Nintendo and then PlayStation and then Xbox. What can they announce?
They can announce their fucking Ultimate Even Gaming.
Dude,
that's about it.
They'll hold up the ROG. It's ROG. Oh man, what horrible. Poor Microsoft. Android beat them on phones. Now Steam Machine and OS gonna beat them on Gamebox to the next Windows phone. Oh, Easy Tone roasting their ass. GRINDHOUSE, he goes, Xbox deserves multiple Game of the Years. Garbage of the year. Grind is ruthless. Ruthless, dude. And now you're going to get the song Jeff Keighley Panty Dropper. Oh, man. Janky Jones 2. Oh, they're not. Oh, no. Maybe that's why Janky Jones is showing up. Janky Jones 2. Oh, God. But speaking of Jank, Black Ops, here we go. Black Ops 7. Sales, excluding digital data, was 61% lower in Black Ops 6 in the UK launch weekend. Yikes. Yo, Black Ops 7, man, it is not looking good. I could have told you that from what the way they treated this game. This game was just like, hell, let me get to where it is.
Yeah, that's just not worth the Game Pass. Game Pass
AI
for a month.
The AI thing that they showed. And then here it is. Look at this. This game, overwhelming disliked. The campaign. Look at this. Look at all this horrible stuff. It just cracked 100,000 over the weekend, which is super less than what they had before. Battlefield, everybody playing that. Even Dusty Bin, he put down his cookies. J-Dub, look at this.
Oh man!
They even got friggin' Dusty Bin, who's been glazed on PlayStation. He bought so much PlayStation stuff this year. Dusty Bin.
You're my #1 customer.
Jesus. This Call of Duty campaign sucks. Dude, Dusty Bin. He looks like a used car salesman. Oh. He put his cookies down. He said, "This campaign sucks."
Bro, you in that music. Oh my god, you guys are killing me. You got a song for everything.
He made cookies. Yeah, man, he got that Dusty Bin song. He's time to bake the cookies. He quit his dream job and now he's just been fighting for his life. Here's that campaign, dude. J-Dub, did you play this thing? Dude, what the hell? They got a lady with a robot arm. What the hell is going on here?
I saw that. I was like, yeah, let me go back to my Arc Raiders in Battlefield.
They have gone.
Yeah.
Here's this guy.
He can't.
Here's this guy. Yeah, this guy's saying, "Yo, tell him the truth now." Dude, it's crazy. Look at this. They're fighting like. Didn't you know from the reveal? Hold on, let me get to the reveal. So like, didn't you know from the reveal that this game was sort of a mishmash and just like crapola of just like images of dreams and horror, and like it really is the stupidest thing ever. It's like a mishmash. And one of my speculation was that basically this Call of Duty was going to be like what Modern Warfare was, because J-Dub, if you remember, we haven't had back-to-back Call of Duties like 2 through Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 6. When the hell's the last time? Black Ops 7. We never had a back-to-back Black Ops.
Yep.
And we never had these back-to-backs until when? Until when?
Microsoft
Grab your control.
Spent $80 billion. Josh Groban, tell him the way it is.
Yeah, you know.
Xbox, take your seat. We're always last in the race.
We got the music for this one, too.
And we will always be.
We spent $80 billion.
Spend more cash, make ourselves complete. Yeah. We need $80 billion. Gotta make a splash. To be relevant, we'll go all out, no holding back. Led by Philness and Booty.
Yo, dude, they spent $80 billion and now they gave you Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. And what was Modern Warfare 3? Modern Warfare 3 was just a campaign and some bullshit maps. And what is Black Ops 7? A co-op campaign with some grinding in it, pause, and to try to be like Borderlands with health bars and zombies on your team and all this other stuff, fighting bosses and stuff, trying to Borderlands the shit out of it or Destiny it, and some maps that they reused again, and basically gave you some jank-ass glitched wall jumping. J-Dub, I don't know how much of the multiplayer you played, but that is not even a feature. That looks like somebody broke the game.
Yeah.
That wall jumping thing. There's no logic to it. There's no like, oh, they got jetpacks or they got like magnetic boots on certain walls you could jump. You jump off the wall parkour style like you're a ninja. Like it's like, is it a glitch? It looks like it's a cheat.
Yep.
And you're fighting trees. That's right. You're fighting trees. I thought it was Stranger Things. I'm like, Stranger Things got a game? That's what I thought. I thought it was Stranger Things when I saw the Call of Duty stuff. I was like, they're fighting the things from Stranger Things. Is this a crossover? Where is it? Where's that Call of Duty craziness? Wait, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign look like it is crazy. Where is it? It went viral because it was a disaster.
You know, I was originally.
Where is this part? Oh, the guy's playing. He's complaining about playing Battlefield on. Yeah, like what? Like where is it? Yeah, Gaming Bolt. Did you show the part? I want to show the part where they're fighting that. I thought I bookmarked it. He's fighting the plant. Wait, he's fighting the boss fight, and then the other guy's throwing swords down, dude. Like what the hell, Michael? Is this the one? Look at this trash. I want to show you this. What?
What the hell?
Is this the one for Black Ops 7? Look. Oh, they got the Phil Ness. They got the Phil Ness.
Yeah, man.
Watch this. Tell me this is Call of Duty.
What was that?
Let's reuse some aircraft carrier assets.
I have an answer.
What is this? This is like Phil Spencer's like, put me in the game.
Maybe we can poke this out.
This is Call of Duty. What the hell is this?
Yeah, somebody should be fired.
Yo. They want boots on the ground. This is what Microsoft said. Yo, J-Dub, I got a question since you're here. Let me ask you a question. Wasn't Microsoft supposed to save Call of Duty?
Yep. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. And it's crazy. Ever since Microsoft bought them, it's like it's been downhill. They've lost what, $300 million on it?
Yeah, last year's.
Yeah, this year's probably going to be way more.
And look, and this is the problem, J-Dub, like people are saying, like, you have your companions with you in these cutscenes, but then they go away. And like, you look, they're all with you. Look, the three of them are with you. And then when it goes away, because it's online, that when it goes away, it's just you. And then they kick you out of the game if you stay idle because and there's no checkpoints because it's they did it for online. Basically, you go back to the beginning of the map if you get kicked out or you do it like look, there's only if you have co-op do people stay with you. Otherwise, you're by yourself. Yeah. It is the craziest thing ever. They made this an forced online campaign, and they boot you out if you stand in there. You can't pause the campaign. They basically took the campaign, made a 4-player co-op, and they put in this. This is boots on the ground. And watch. And the reason why they do this is because guess what they do next year?
Is that Herman Holtz?
We learned. Yeah, it's Herman Holtz. They're fighting Herman Holtz. He's like, quality. They're like, no, trash. Like, we fight you with trash, finger. Look at this. This is Call of Duty. Yo, what happened? What happened to Mason? The numbers. Mason, the numbers. There was a mind mess up with the numbers. Like, this is just the fact that they made this into boss fights. Like, this is just and look at look at that. Oh my god, it is so lazy. Look, he just stands there. It's not even a fun boss fight if you're gonna do this stupid thing. Look, he just stands there and slams his hand, and then the ring comes around. Like, yo. It's the laziest shit. It is not even a friggin' like interactive boss fight. He's not throwing cars at you. He's not doing. He just stands there to get bullet hell. Look at him. He just and he opens up his mouth with some bad booty breath. This is just. It's a lazy boss fight. It's not even a fun boss fight. It's not even like, oh well, why don't we jump into a plane and fight him from the sky? I can't believe it, but watching this and then playing, doing the Battlefield campaign is friggin' awesome compared to this. Battlefield campaign, you're knocking down buildings, you're riding in boats, you're in planes, it is insane. But this is ridiculous. This is just, And they did a lot of Warzone shit to it too. Like it's a lot of just Warzone recycled stuff. Like look at this. Wow. It doesn't, and you know what? It doesn't even look that good either. But there's a cross gen too. But yeah, this is
you're right. It's I don't know. Maybe they don't care because Warzone. Yeah.
This is just absolutely. What did you see? Still look at this. Yo, look at, and this is IGN gameplay, mind you. So they're already 10 minutes in, and look at their energy bar. What is this? An hour fight? This is IGN doing their gameplay again. When did it get him down? Oh my god, look at this. This is just mindless. Look, I hear the audio. He just stands there. Come on, IGN, get better. This is absolutely insane. They've been shooting this guy for 10 minutes. That's insane. What was another boss fight? There's that one. Let's see another one. Where's the... I saw another one where the guy... Where's the other boss fight? Not that one. There's another one. There's one where you fight the guy and he oh, it's the Spanish guy. Who's his name? I think I forgot his name. It was the Spanish or the what was that guy's name? Raul Mendez. Watch this one. This is the one I saw, and I was like, what the hell? Watch this, J-Dub. Watch this one. What the hell is this? Boots on the ground, my ass.
Looks clean. It's not me you want. I don't
believe in ghosts. No need to look for me.
Somebody's...
I'm already here with you. Your suffering only brought us closer together. Rot.
He flashed. That was the lamest flash. He's like, ha 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 ha. And that's the fight.
Be with me now.
Yep.
There's another one. Look at the energy bar. And watch this boss fight. What is going on? What is going on? Look at this. And here come zombies running after you. Everybody got health bars. Dude, this is horrible. This is phone it in. This is $80 billion. Microsoft's supposed to save Call of Duty, turn it around, make it better.
Let's see.
Watch this part. Watch this. It leaves the map or something with a knife.
That on the ground?
Something fell that might be useful.
It's a machete or something. Watch this. Watch this.
Use the machetes against him forever.
Look at this. What the hell is going on here?
David is wounded. Let's keep it up. You won't piss that easily.
Dude, the guy reading this sometimes.
That's right.
You get a machete and then do a top-down view of the map and throw a giant Vilness machete on him.
Yeah. Will be.
It is just insane.
No.
It's red poof. Yeah, this is. And why is your guy jumping on rooftop buildings, J-Dub? Why? How does your guy get the power to jump on rooftop buildings? You get rooftop bodies.
Got it.
I don't know. Look, he just jumped way in the air. I don't know. I'm done with COD, man.
How is he jumping? How did he jump on the rooftop? Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. Is this? I thought. Where's Matt Booty? Where's the booty? This is booty trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, he jumped on the rooftop. I don't know how he jumped up there. What did he hit? A jump pack from Fortnite? A trampoline?
A house size A house-sized machete.
Did you see that? That's the mechanic. Look at why is he jumping above the buildings? Yo. And it's not even. Look at this. Look, what the hell is he jumping all the? It's like, oh my god, the machetes. Yo. And listen. If they were gonna do like a trippy, drug-induced type thing, look at this. Who thought that throwing giant machetes down on a map from an above view? Let's see. I need to hear the guy. I want to hear the guy. This would be funny. Oh, you're gonna go, ah!
An agent transmitted to
the financial elite. The Colonel.
Section, you have the unit.
Yo, it was such filler. It was like, let him go into a dream sequence boss fight. I have no clue. I'm speechless. JJ, I'm speechless. JJ, I'm speechless. Like, this is what Call of Duty. I thought they were supposed to make Call of Duty better. People said that $80 billion, let them spend it. They're supposed to make Call of Duty better. But J-Dub, I got another quote from the J-Dub right here. J-Dub says, you guys have to stop using Steam numbers when it doesn't favor Xbox Studios. It only when Steam numbers are favorable. Bootleg Jez. And then you go, J-Dub got Jez going about, Battlefield 6 beta has officially shattered Call of Duty all-time concurrent peak on Steam, closing in at 500,000 players. That's Bootleg 1, and that's why the bootleg. You gotta stop using Steam as an indicator of popularity. I don't even like Modern Warfare Call of Duty games. So this isn't even, oh my god, leave Call of Duty alone. But it's on Battle.net and PC Game Pass. That's gonna have an impact on figures. Battle.net has mailed the tens of millions.
But did he say that last year?
No, he didn't.
Because look at the first one.
Yeah.
He's bragging last year. He's bragging about Steam numbers.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now, that Black Ops number's not looking so high. Oh, you got to start using it. Come on, man.
Dude, bootleg in the house. We got you think I don't have something for bootleg? We got him right here. There we go. We call him Les for all the L's. He upgraded. He went from bootleg Jez to now Les. We just call him. He just carrying the L all the time. But yeah, now like this, and then this is the first sentence. I don't even like Modern Warfare. He don't like any goddamn games. He plays World of Warcraft on PC, and that's what he does. And he just reports on Phil Ness. That's it. He don't play Halos. He don't play
Rand
games.
said it.
He says it.
Rand said if
he hates Nintendo.
Xbox. Rand said if he starts a new podcast,
he wouldn't put him on it because you don't play games.
He wouldn't put him on there because he don't play anything.
You don't play anything. Exactly.
Yeah.
He said it. He sold him out, man. He goes. He said he hates Nintendo. He don't play any of these games.
He don't play PlayStation.
He don't play PlayStation. That's why he wants to reach around to try to get PlayStation games on there, but just to say it.
Yep. But see, I don't understand. Why do people that don't play games always have the biggest mouth in the say so?
Because he gets paid to cover Windows Phone Central. That's why. He's a WoW player. That's why I can't stand the like you're right. But see, the J-Dub, the thing is, and this is what grinds my gears a lot about it, is that's why they could say all this egregious shit because they do not care what happens. Call of Duty's great. Yeah. It's awesome. Let the deal go through. And then the deal goes through and it's like, oh yeah, Call of Duty, it sucks now. It's like, but you just said it was great.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
He don't care either way. It's great. It's not great. It's no skin off his back because he don't care about Call of Duty. My question would be from your tweet on there. If you don't even give a shit, why you even care who's using what numbers?
Exactly.
If I don't even like modern Call of Duty games, then why do you even care what it is on Steam then? Stop using Steam numbers as an indicator of popularity. You don't even care about it. You say it in the same thing. I don't even like them. Then what are you tracking? Then why are you even here? You know, it's like a person that's a vegan coming into a burger joint saying, I don't like burgers. It's like, why are you even here? Like, what are you even commenting on the pop? Why do you even care about the popularity? Why do you care what numbers people are using? And on top of that, the distraction. Really, you talk about Steam. First off, this bootleg was talking about Steam saving Xbox. Well, so imagine Steam on the next Xbox. Your library of games. Imagine Steam was the savior. And now you're going, oh, but Game Pass PC. What? You really think people playing Game Pass PC and don't use Steam numbers, but we're going to throw in PC Game Pass in there? And Battle.net? Really? Over Steam?
Yeah.
Steam was the savior of Xbox. Imagine putting your Steam games on there. You weren't saying imagine putting Battle.net games on there. No. Steam games. Like, now Steam is not a indicator. But you want to know what? It's all we have. And you know what? When a game is successful, when Starfield was at 300,000 concurrent, people were glazing the shit out of Steam.
Yep.
Right? Go. You want some receipts, J-Dub? Go look at Bootleg Jez when Starfield released and when there was 300,000 people on Starfield on launch. Dude was rubbing himself in Crisco. He was glazed so much. Dude was glistening off the screen. They love Steam then. Look at Forza on Steam. Go back and let's see what Bootleg talks about Halo Infinite on Steam. Free to play. Look how many people on Steam. Dude was all butted up. But now we got to stop using Steam numbers. First off, it dropped off. And what's crazy is just, you don't even need to use it. This is the thing, J-Dub. Like, if you just use Steam, man, I could do this live right now. When you just look at what Black Ops 6 did on Steam last year and what Black Ops 7 is doing on Steam this year. Like, you could just go, you go to SteamDB, and again, you don't need to be a blogger or work for Windows Central to do this. Use your own two eyeballs. You go to SteamDB and you go Black Ops 6, and it's tough with Call of Duty because Call of Duty likes to put all this shit together. So that makes it even worse. Because they do the Black Ops 6. Let's see Black Ops 6. Black Ops, and have DLC. They got all these seasons here. This is some bullshit. See, it's so hard to find it in here. Black Ops 6 Open Beta Vault Edition. Let's see Vault Edition. Let's see. Does that even count numbers? It's so hard to find it. Black Cell, Black Ops 6 Vault Edition Pack 1. Dude, there's a billion there's a billion Call of Duties in this thing. Black Ops 6 everything. Black Ops 6 Vault Standard Pre-Order Pack. Let's see what that did. Where's my Black Ops 6 numbers? Let's just look at Call of Duty. You want to look at something? Let's do this. 69,000 right now in game. Peak. Look at this. Peak all time. Look at the numbers of Call of Duty. Peak all time was 491 3 years ago. And this is just Call of Duty. This is the app. So this includes everything Call of Duty. I don't even want to talk about 6 and don't even look at 6 and 7 because now you could go, if you go max, look at the fall from Greece. Look. All-time high. November 2022. That was the highest. 491. And it didn't even touch that one. And then look at last year. 315. So that's basically Call of Duty Black Ops 6. 315, right? This is the app that does it all. So this is the Modern Warfare, I believe. This is, and then October, Modern Warfare 3. Right? And then 2000, so Modern, when did Josh is get on this. 2002 is Modern Warfare, right? Modern Warfare 2. Then this was 2023 was Modern Warfare 3. The Fall from Grace. Then we came back to town with Black Ops 6 last year, 315. Phil Spencer.
Black Ops 6 day one Game Pass.
Black Ops
pretty
6,
sweet,
dude.
right? Like,
Some people said I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
There you go, Phil. And then let's see where we are now. Down here. Tell me. Just look at the Call of Duty numbers of everything. Look at this. And what's so funny is that's 2022. Ever since Phil spent $80 billion. They were supposed to make Call of Duty better. This is the lowest Call of Duty has been. It wasn't even this low in 2023. Well, it was getting there. Dude, they hit a bottom September 25th. Yo, 63,000. Yo. And then here's your launch of Call of Duty, 100,000. Last year, at December, so what? We got November 2025, 100,000 people, right? November 2024, 315. All right? So, yeah, Steam is not the whole picture, but just look at this graph. And you could just easily just go when Call of Duty releases. November 22, November 23, November 24, and November 25. So why are those Call of Duty numbers not here? BattleNet was here. We had BattleNet all these years. We had, we had PC Game Pass last year. J-Dub, we had 315,000 people on Steam. That's what PC Game Pass.
Black Ops 6 day one Game Pass.
Exactly.
We had BattleNet. We had PC Game Pass. We had Game Pass Effect. 315 people still managed to do it on Steam in November. We got the same stuff this year, apples to apples. Well, what happened? We got the more players this year, more places. Game Pass increased prices. What like all the fact, like what happened? We have a ROG Ally X that's floating around there, brand new device, branded by Xbox. Where the 200,000 people? Where are they? And you want to know what, J-Dub? I got some bad news for Call of Duty because you want to know what? What's next year? November 2026. If Battlefield and Arc Raiders are shitting in their cereal now, what's next year?
GTA.
Yo,
like I'd have to go back and look at the.
It's yo. Mindshare November. Dude, they better make sure that this is the best Call of Duty the worlds have ever seen because they're gonna have GTA and whatever GTA is cooking, breathing down its neck next year. And you could say, well, one's an online shooter, one's it's GT goddamn A6. 20 years in the making. And it comes out 2 days after. I wouldn't be surprised if they move Call of Duty release up to September. But I don't think it's coming out near Veterans Day. I think they move it up to like mid-October to stay away from November. But there you go. Like, and you got this clown on the internet. Don't use Steam as an indicator of popularity. Dude, just look at it relative to itself. Variables and factors, you look at it, and there you go. Against itself, it lost over 200,000 people. But Phil Spencer says it's growing, they're doing well. They lost $300 million last year with 315 people on Steam. What are they losing this year? What are they losing?
Damn. You can imagine.
Like there. And that's the thing. You don't need a researcher. You don't need insiders. You could just look at a closed environment of the popularity of Steam, Battle.net, and all of them existed. Microsoft owned them. And you could just look at the Call of Duty reception on Steam. Did people just leave Steam? Are people leaving Steam, J-Dub? Is that what happened? 300,000 last year, 100,000 this year? What happened? There's more people on Steam this year. Steam's growing. So why would the number be dropping? Because the game is not doing well. And I think people learned that this is Game Pass fodder. And now they're just going to do it there. And they're not even enjoying it in Game Pass. People are deleting it. TikTok, everything's filled with just people hating on this game. I know like Boomstick and stuff will say Xbox tax, but you want to know what? It is an Xbox tax. It's the shit tax. It's because Microsoft ain't doing shit to make these games better because they lied at you. And you guys told us, like, you should love the deal. They're going to make it better. No, they're not. They're going to set it and forget it, and they're going to watch. They're going to milk this shit dry until it becomes just zeroed. And they will sell it for pots and pans. That's what they're going to do. They're going to ride this thing out and just let it crash. They're not investing in this to make it the best Call of Duty. They're not. Like, come on. How many? Microsoft owned them for all these years. You think they made it better? Last year, there was no competition. This year, there's competition. And your game can't stand it. And this was the first year in Game Pass. It's going to get worse. Because know what this does? You see that campaign. Guess what? You going next year, you're going to buy the game again. You're going to say, I'm going to check it out in Game Pass. Last year, it sucked. And it was didn't you feel it was like the lowest like reception? Like I didn't even know it released. Like it was so like quiet. You know? I didn't even realize that it released. It's just crazy. But you want to know what, J-Dub? I am sure the lovely Sara Bond that Phil Spencer has sent out there.
Love the
really sent her out there to talk about Call of Duty and the games. Ninja Gaiden and their release that they had, right? That's what Sara Bond's here to do, right? She's here to talk about the games and the lineup and the development and the quality and pre-order now and talk about all the great games they released and the great games they got coming and the quality of what they're looking at and what they're going to do to revolutionize gaming and tell incredible stories and have incredible graphics and animations, and they're spending top dollar to make sure these games are quality. Can't wait to hear what Sara Bond has to say because that's what I'm looking for. Let's see. It's about the game, Sarah, right?
Hardware is absolutely core to everything that we do at Xbox.
Yeah, I think she.
Because we know that our most valuable players.
I always say she was kind of over her head, but at this point,
JW here.
dude, it's crazy.
Yo, listen to her, then you tell me what you think. Listen to her little 48 seconds of talking about crazy games.
Hardware is absolutely core to everything that we do at Xbox. Because we know that our most valuable players, the people who love Xbox, love the hardware experience. And so that is why we are working on our next generation hardware. It's going to be a powerful experience and one that also enables people to take their library with them. And that's what's really important here as well, is that we know that while people want to play their library absolutely on the console, they also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud. And so the Xbox experience starts with the console, but then gives something to people that they can experience across all screens if they choose to, bringing their library, their community, their identity, and the store with them everywhere they go. Hardware is...
Jada, what do you think? Yeah, Jada was absorbing right now what Sara Bond's saying. 7 controls behind and no games, Josh. I know. More hardware, more talk. They dropped 3 games week after week and Call of Duty. That's all that's on their mind. One trick pony, more hardware. That's why I think this thing's getting a project name pretty soon. Because they got her running around doing this PR stuff. J-Dub fell asleep with the Sarah Bond. Are you there? J-Dub. Did he leave? He fell asleep. Hold on. J-Dub fell asleep. J-Dub, you're on mute? Uh-oh, the lovely Sarah Bond has glazed him. Don't look in her eyes. Don't look in her eyes. The Medusa. J-Dub. Oh, man, she got him. Oh, man, J-Dub. Oh, there he is. Is he back? J-Dub, blink. Sarah Bond wined and dined them. Oh, no. Oh, man, she got him on the hard way. He's pre-ordering it now. They got J-Dub. More hardware talk. Grinders. More hardware. How much? We know the gamers want to talk about the hardware. Oh my God, stop. You just released the ROG Ally X Xbox Edition. You can't even talk about that anymore. Now you're talking about more hardware. But then in the same sentence,
important here as well is that we know that while people want to play their library absolutely on the console, they also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud.
Who that? Who? They say, she says right here.
Also enables people. We are working on our next generation, the people who love Xbox.
Right here.
That our most valuable players, the people who love Xbox, love the hardware experience.
The most valuable players are the people that love Xbox and love the hardware experience.
Really important here as well is that we know that while people want to play their library absolutely on the console, they also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud.
Who? J-Dub fell asleep. She got him. He dropped off. He got lost connection. Who? You know, how do the most valuable players, they love our hardware. That's why we're making hardware. But also they want to play on the cloud and PC. It's like, huh? Where are those numbers? Who? If you love to play the games on the console, are you screaming that you want to play them on PC? The whole reason why you love to play them on the console is probably because you don't have a PC to play them on. It's not like, listen, what Nintendo did, what Steam is doing, what PlayStation is doing, they're taking the experience of Steam and giving you different form factors. Now you could take Steam from your PC and play it on a TV with the Steam machine. You could take your Steam library of Steam experience and play it on a Steam Deck. But the Steam experience is the same. PlayStation. You could play PlayStation on the console. You want to take your games on the go? Here's a PlayStation handheld for you to take it on the go. She's going, here's an Xbox to play your games. You love playing them. Oh, and now drop everything and go play it on a PC or play it on a phone. Yo, those are like two different experiences. That is not a unified marketplace experience, a unified ecosystem experience. It is a disaster. It is like, I want to play on console sitting on a couch. It's like, no, you also want to be sitting on a computer desk with a 24-inch screen that does VRR, and you have to tweak some settings to get your games to run, right? No. I just want to play on console. No, you want to play on PC and log in and go on the Windows and download updates and do all, right? Because the feedback that they got from the Xbox ROG X console was like, wait, I got to download Windows updates. I got to do Xbox Store updates. I got to do ROG Ally updates. I got to do Xbox app updates. That don't sound like the console player that bought into that experience thinking like, dude, this is not a console. This is a PC. So what is she smoking? On top of that, they went under oath and told that people don't want to play their console games on a 7-inch screen over the internet, a 6-inch screen on a phone. They said that's why xCloud was not successful, because people don't want Gears on a phone streamed over the internet. So what are you talking about? You admitted it under oath, Sarah Bond. You told the judge in the courtroom that people don't want to play on phones. Do I need to remind you? Sarah Bond says people don't want games on phone. FTC trial. The gift that keeps on giving. It turned out that people don't want console games on phones. She says, or was it Phil? Maybe it was Phil. It was Phil under oath. One of them said it. Thank you, Phil. Here he is right here. Phil Spencer. Sarah Bond, tell us again about the valuable plan. Spencer explained offering console games on a phone screen via cloud streaming was not a successful strategy because it did not align with what mobile gamers wanted. He mentioned issues such as latency, small screen sizes, the need for a controller. In 2019 email revealed that Phil Spencer said, if I ask mobile gamers what they want, they won't tell me that's to play Halo on their phone with a Bluetooth connection and an Xbox controller. That's probably as far as what they want on their phone as anything. He noted the vast majority of mobile games are free to play and a business model where Xbox had no presence. This testimony was used to explain the rationale behind Microsoft wanting to buy Activision and Candy Crush, as Spencer positioned the acquisition essential for Xbox because it will give them more things in the mobile space. So Sarah Bond, these gamers want to play on where?
We know that while people want to play their library absolutely on the console, they also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud.
They do. They do. People don't want latency. They don't want small screens. And they don't want a controller support on a phone. So where's your data?
They also want to be able to play it on their library absolutely on the console. They also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud.
And why would they want to stream it on the cloud when you just marketed an Xbox handheld device to play natively on the go? Why would I want to stream stuff from the cloud and introduce latency with Bluetooth? And the way she says it, you could tell it's fake. She's not good at it's fake. Listen to what she says. It turns out, no, it doesn't turn out.
That while people want to play their library.
Look at her eyes. She does the Phil Spencer eyes. We've seen these eyes before, the Phil Ness eyes. The eyes go wide because she's talking bullshit.
That while people want to play their library absolutely on the console, they also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud.
But meanwhile, she says here, the reason why we're building a console is because that's our most valuable person who wants to play on the console.
Because we know that our most valuable players, the people who love Xbox, love the hardware experience. And so that is why we are working on our next generation hardware. It's going to be a powerful experience and one that also enables people to take their library with them.
Why? If you love playing on a device, why would the sales pitch would be, we're going to make you not play on that device? Like, imagine buying a DVD player or a Blu-ray player, and I like watching my movies on Blu-ray and watching them in the highest fidelity and with my surround sound system, and that's my Blu-ray. And Sarah Bond comes walking in here going, congratulations on that Blu-ray player, but we're really focused on why don't you stream that to your phone and watch it? But still buy the Blu-ray player, but let me tell you about how you could watch that movie on your phone. but I want the Blu-ray experience with the surround sound, my theater, my theater setting. That's why I bought this device, to watch my movies in their highest fidelity on my surround sound system at home. Yeah, buy it, but let me tell you about how you could watch that same movie on your phone or on another device. But why would I want to buy it? Why are you telling me about another device when I bought this device to play my movie, to watch this device? Tell me how, and then if that's your strategy, tell me how many of those devices you're going to sell. Jay, Glinza, Drep, Savage, how many devices are you going to sell if the person at the door is telling you how you could do the same, watch the same content from that device that you bought for $500, and you're walking out the door, and Sarah Bond's at the entrance going, but wait, let me tell you how you don't need that thing that you just spent $600 on, because you could play it over here on a phone and stream it on a cloud to a MetaQuest and on this PC that's over here. You're going to take that thing in your hand and go, fuck, I don't need this then. Here, take it back. A refund. The logic is so skewed. It's so messed up, dude. It's so messed up. They're trying to put a round peg in a square hole. They don't want you on that fucking console. They don't want you on the console at all. They want you on their subscription services on the cloud. They want you on the subscription service. That's where they want you. They want you signing up on the subscription. Cloud subscribed. But who tells somebody to buy a device? And she says it. They're the most important. That's why we're making hardware. Well, if you're spending all that research and development in making hardware, why would you tell people that it's not necessary? And I've done this mention a bunch of times, even with Apple. You have them on stage and they're saying the iPhone 12, the iPhone 18. You imagine if the guy goes on stage and he holds up the iPhone 19 Plus, and he goes on stage and he goes, thank you millions for watching our show today. Here's the iPhone 18. But it does everything your 16 and 15 does, so you don't need it. Hooray! The people will go crazy. They're like, wait a second. This guy just called everybody here to this theater, holds up the brand new phone, tells you it's $1,000, and then tells you, yeah, you don't need it. We didn't need to do that much. Same cameras last year. We'll go buy an Android phone. You can play the same Apple Music. Or it's all lip service. So while she's trying to satisfy console fans in the first sentence, her real message is the second one. Like, they want you to go on PC and phones.
And that's what's really important here as well, is that we know that while people want to play their library absolutely on the console, they also want to...
Absolutely on the console. Absolutely on the console they want to play. But they also... Huh?
They also
See?
want to be...
There it is. There it is. Ah, there we go. Sarah Bond, we got you. The Sarah Bond Phil Ness face. Didn't take long. Didn't take long to get the Sarah Bond Phil Ness face. We got her.
Oh, Sarah at Xbox, what's the plan now? No console meeting, tell us how. Hardware sales drop, what's the new game? Who thought of this? Who's to blame? Oh, Sarah, innovate, don't stop. Oh, Sarah, beyond hardware shops. Streams in the cloud, no wires to tie. Games on the go, reach the sky.
Where's that X button, Sarah?
Old ways are fading, tech keeps changing. No more waiting, future rearranging. Digital landscapes.
We know that Phil Ness face. We've seen it here before. Now we got the Sarah Ness face. Goku781, he goes, Phil Spencer, the video game. And then Glinzer with the 5, he goes, Xbox ROG about to get steamrolled. Yep. We know those eyes. We know what happens. We know what happens when those eyes go up. That is all lies. We're not fooled. And again, it's a half measure, half ass. Like, oh, it's like, oh yeah, well we built the console. But this is what we really want. And it's just like, who's buying it? You're basically self-sabotaging. Just craziness. But they're panicking. And Phil Spencer, that's right. Golfers, remember a 24-month grinder? He goes, Bond, Sarah Bond. Ultimate grinder, got all the music. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. He got all the music.
Another one.
Thank you. But he knows Bond, Sarah Bond. Listen, they don't know. And Phil got her running around, talking about hardware, talking about this stuff. That's why I think something's coming. And with the Steam machine, they got pressure on them, man. They got pressure on Xbox because Steam machine's coming right for their throat. No Game Pass. No Microsoft Windows. Satya can't put Copilot on a Steam machine. You can't. So what they're trying to do is pacify. This video right here is an interview to tell the boomsticks and friends to, guys, don't worry. We're making a console for you. That's what this is. Don't buy a Steam machine. Don't get a Steam machine yet. Don't be, and that's why I think they're going to try to jump this and talk about Project Magnus. And I think what they're going to do, here comes a Grindadamus. Get ready. I think they're going to use bootleg. I think bootleg going to be there with and I wouldn't be surprised. It comes around the Game Awards in another few weeks. You get an article from bootleg, the real deal on Magnus. And they're going to come in there and he's going to talk about how it takes all your games. You can play them natively. And they also have a new mode for Steam. Like him and Tom Warren, but bootleg is going to lead the charge. And it's going to be a leak. What we know on Project Magnus. And he's going to kind of lay it out there because they got to keep the carrot for the console guys because they know that Steam machine's coming. And a lot of them are probably just going to skip town and start leaving. And they need some people around. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bootleg Jez leads the charge, Tom Warren, somebody's going to do. He already did it, actually. He'll do it again. Confirming my previous reports. He already did one. Like backwards, he already did his glazed one. He did it in a few months ago. They'll do another one. Just as a reminder during the holidays that Xbox still has a console that's coming. I don't know who in their right mind will buy one. Because obviously they don't care about that because they don't even care about the games. This is what I mean. You released all those games this year. Are you playing them? Do you even have a screen behind you? She has all controllers and pictures of her with people. Does she have any game release boxes behind her? No, she has all controllers. You got a picture of herself here. She got pictures of her with Kojima. Picture of her on the Xbox stage. Picture of her with Major, like these are all pictures of her. Actually, that's pretty whack. Wait a second, Grinders. We got to do some Grinds research here, dude. This is pretty weird. Look at these pictures. Yo, that is some wild shit right there. She has all pictures of herself. Weird, dude. Isn't that strange? It's like Sarah. It's like all the like Phil took her to go meet these people, and she took pictures. Here's her with the booty cheeks. These are like pictures printed off of Twitter. Ooh, that's a little spooky. I don't know, Grinders. I don't know. That's a little sus to me. Those pictures. Someone paid to set that background. Yeah. No, it's not pictures of our families. Look. They're all pictures from Twitter. Look. They're all Twitter pictures. Look. That's her with Kojima. Is this her with what is it? BioWare? With the when they went to BioWare Blizzard. When they went to Blizzard, is that a Blizzard picture? Is this the Blizzard one? This one I've heard the BAFTA, whatever those things are. She at that award show. Here's her with booty cheeks at the fan fest. This is her on stage. Any games? All the controllers though. Yo, somebody set that up, dude. Somebody set that up for the interview. Another Xbox glaze. Yo, we got it again. They do it all the time.
The Xbox glaze.
It's a prop.
Glaze and Xbox Discord to spread PlayStation fun.
But it just shows like Phil took her on a world tour. Instead of having games up there or her favorite games on a shelf or a console behind her and a screen like she really games or anything, she got pictures printed off of Twitter on there with controllers. Strange. Strange. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know. I think it's kind of strange. But that's what Phil's been taking around. Phil's been taking her, hosting her. So she got pictures. It's weird. It's got to be a prop setup. It's got to be a prop setup. But yeah. Anyway, I just noticed that. It's fake. Yeah, right. I think so. Like, it is weird.
They also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud. And so the Xbox experience starts with the console, but then
see, and here comes Sara,
that they can experience across all screens if they choose to, bringing something to people that they can experience. Xbox experience starts with the console, but then gives something to people that they can experience across all screens if they choose to.
How does the console give something to all screens? How? How does the console, when you don't need the console on PC, you don't need the console for mobile, you don't need the console for the ROG Ally X. What does the console give you? It's not like the Portal. Is she talking about play anyway? Is that it? You think it is? But like I've said before, like walking out with a PlayStation 5 and somebody's like, but yeah, you should try the Portal. Like, that's an accessory for later on. Like, you know, like you're selling people devices that don't need each other. Like the console's not needed for PC because all the games are on PC. The console's not needed for cloud.
You're my #1 customer.
They're not needed. Oh, the Caulfields, the AK Do Sensible. Man, these names, I tell you, I'm sorry, man. For some reason, my name changed. No, it's Google. It's YouTube. It's the YouTubes. But they're cringing, dude. They're cringing. They're in deep doo-doos. I gotta see. I'm gonna do a quick scan of this interview while Valve's pressure. And again, when is this done? Fortune Magazine. They went back to Fortune Magazine. And let's see Sarah Bond. Let's see if she talks about games. Let's see.
Really early on, I had this hypothesis that consumer tech was going to be a really big thing, which now seems quite obvious in the world that we live in today. But this was around like 2004, 2006. So Apple hadn't launched the iPhone yet.
We don't need a history lesson.
Part of the companies are creating beautiful stories. And that's what made me sound in the decision. Like in the end, everything in life is always changing. We like to think that things are permanent. Like you like to think that the chair you're sitting in is permanent or the mic that you're speaking into, but it's not really. It's gonna change. It'll degrade over time. It'll get moved.
Degrade, yes. So talking about Activision.
We spend a lot of our life trying to hold on to what is known right now, but that's the fallacy. That actually, what you want to do is you want to accept that things are ever changing, and then find your place in that world. So for me, when I made the bet because I thought, look, what am I going to be passionate about?
So she is talking about Microsoft yet. She's talking about how she came to Microsoft. All right, so we keep going. Let's keep going.
Leader, right? Is you you realize that you are in a situation where you're managing people who've done a job that you've never done. And so it used to be, you know, when I was a manager of a smaller team, or when I only worked in functions that I had grown up in, that I knew sort of exactly what the solution was. Like, we need to do this, we need to do that, let's try this, rerun this, talk to these 3 people, solved. But that's not what being a leader is about. And so the first step for me was to say, okay, I actually play a different role now for the team. It's not about telling them exactly what to do. They absolutely know how to do what they do. They're stellar at that. They've focused on that their whole career. It's about helping them see, hey, the actual horizontal picture, or understand what's happening strategically, or reprioritize, or align across all of the different functions. So how engineering and marketing and strategy and business planning, you know, and hardware and software and AI technology or cloud technology all come together to deliver on a vision itself.
Well, now I see what happened. So it's always been the management. 343, all these games. They are like, you guys know how to make games. You just do that. We're going to talk about all the fuck shit. We want you now to put, we want you to put AI in there. We want you to put cloud in your game because we got to align with the other departments. So they have no say in what you're doing. You know how to make games. I don't know how to make games. I don't know what a game is. I don't know where the X button is. So you just do you because you went to school for that. You know how to make environments. I can't say what to do. I can't help you with your vision. But what I can tell you is that Sue down the hall wants to implement her AI fuck shit. And we need to align with Sue's department. So you are doing AI fuck shit in your game. And I'm in charge of aligning that together. Because we need to all come together because Satya said he wants Copilot to sniff your ass. And Phil says that we got to make sure that we... And there you go. No clue on what game quality is. And now we've seen it. Her, Booty. It's always been the management. Look at the initiative. We don't know if we're making an indie game. We don't know if we're making a quality game. The initiative fell apart because of management. We've seen Bonnie Ross and all them gone because there's no leader. There's no head person that says, like a Shuhei that came in there and said, fix this. Corey, fix this. This is not the game that we want to sell to the customer. Fix this. They don't have that person. She don't know what to fix. She does no clue. Oh, that's a game? Oh, it's nice. I used to play the Mario Brothers. Nice. I remember them and Nintendo, right? No, Sarah, this is Xbox. Oh, I remember. My son, they play Pokemons. They showed me the Pokemons and they chased them around. They showed me Pokemons. That's what you do? No, we don't do Pokemon, Sarah. Oh, okay. Games. Okay, use that controller. That's what we do. And that controls this. This controller. I hit this button. It turns that on there. I hit this button. They jump. If I hit this, they jump. Yeah, that's what you do. Oh, and this stick moves them. It moves them. That jumps. What does this button do? Oh, that's the start button. Don't hit that. That pause. Oh, it paused the. What happened? You hit the pause button. Oh, how do I get out of this screen? Hit the pause button again. Oh, okay. How do I turn it off? That button. This one? No, that's X. That's not, no. I'll be watching on a rerun, Johnny. I will. Her, Matt Booty, all the leadership. You do you. You know the games. I don't know them. You know what it is. I just give you the coffee, Booty says. Because it says she sounds exactly like Matt Booty. What do these colors do, Matt Booty? What does this button do? They're like, we know the vision. We know what Satya wants. We don't know the game. And that's why the game quality, release cadence, studio closures, studio failures, perfect dark announcements, it's all over the place. Because the leadership does not know what the games are. Sounds exactly like Booty, doesn't she?
And really focusing on how you take and stitch things across horizontally. And then it's about sharing that shared vision of what we can deliver for players, for developers, what we can do for the industry with the team clearly and consistently.
Oh, the games speak for themselves.
How the individual pieces of work all ladder up to actually deliver an experience that opens up more opportunity for people who are building for Xbox, for people who are enjoying Xbox, for the community at large.
Xbox itself is rapidly transforming. Acquisitions, new technologies,
When do
shifting
we talk about
consumer
games?
tastes and habits.
I haven't heard the word games so far.
Innovation
You're my
without
number one customer.
losing focus on what Xbox truly is.
Yeah. Well, you know,
$billion question.
Wow, she can't even answer that. Oh, yo, she gave him the hard questions. Remember when, what's the name, asked Phil, well, if I have a 360, what is the next console I should buy? And Phil's like, yo, they asked Sarah Bond. Yo, Grinders. Yo.
Cool. This coffee smells like shit.
It is shit.
Damn, they stunned her. They stunned her.
Consistently. How the actually
Look at this lady's question. Without losing focus on what Xbox truly is. The stun, yo.
Transforming, acquisitions, new technologies, shifting.
First off, why is this a question if it's not a concern?
Consumer tastes and habits. How do you foster continued innovation without losing focus on what Xbox truly is?
Yeah. Well,
uh-oh.
You know,
$billion question.
$billion question.
Uh-oh.
Well, look what you know, Xbox is really all about making it easy for people to access and play their games.
Oh my God. Oh, you see the face? Like, oh, she's like, Lord. She's like,
Bass is fucking
yo, stunner out of nowhere.
Fucking raw. They look raw. Raw, Carol. Fucking raw. Raw. Fuck off. And by the way, it's raw.
Oh, man, look at it. She's like, yo, she looked up right there. That lady asked that question. She just did that face. She's like, she just went into she looked at the sky and she goes,
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
the power of the Holy Spirit gonna have to answer this question.
Activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Oh man, they got her. Let's see that again.
Consumer tastes and habits. How do you foster continued innovation without losing focus on what Xbox truly is?
Yeah. Well, you know,
$billion question.
$billion question. Well, look what you know.
Wow. That is so telling right there. She laughed, that nervous laugh. Dude, that is wild. Because you just talked about how Xbox is this and important in this. And the lady says, well, how do you innovate by keeping Xbox at its core, what it's important about? The $1 billion question. She knew she got it. She's like,
Hold on.
oh my.
Okay. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Which is crazy is that you are Xbox. You are Xbox, Sarah Bond. Phil titled you as Xbox Sarah Bond. You're Xbox. You should live and breathe Xbox. Xbox should be the core of what you do. You think if they asked Herman Holtz that question, Herman Holtz, how do you keep PlayStation at the core of what you do? Well, we have these tentpole titles, and we had Mark Cerny working on them with special CPUs and energy, and we innovate constantly with our DualSense and our Tempest audio, and then with our great games such as Ghost of Yote, and now with our upcoming games, we take the quality of the PlayStation and we make sure that the quality oozes and the PlayStation is the center core. Yes, we may put our game on PC later, and we do the portals as well, but we make sure the PlayStation is the place of where gamers come and play the best games with the best quality. You think Herman Holtz will be like, that's a hard question for me to say if PlayStation is the beginning. I don't know. You think Herman would stutter? Here at the PlayStation, we got our tentpole titles. Dude, Sarah Bond is Xbox. How do you innovate and keep Xbox the center?
Consumer tastes and habits. How do you foster continued innovation without losing focus on what Xbox truly is?
Yeah. Well, you know,
billion-dollar question.
billion-dollar question.
How? That's your job.
You know, Xbox is really all.
And here's her answer. What Xbox is to her. She lagged out. Hit that like button, grinders. Is this what Xbox means to you? I need to hear Xbox.
About making it easy for people to access and play their games. Like, we know that's what players care about. And so all of this innovation, all of the things that are happening in the industry, they are being harnessed to enable that more easily and more accessibly for customers than ever before.
What? What? So Xbox means to her a place to access your games. Then why are you talking about access on other devices? Like PC. Some games are play anywhere, some isn't. On cloud, some games play on cloud, but you need a subscription and a bundle of control with it. Huh? Xbox is about accessing your games. Well, there wouldn't be my games if there wasn't an Xbox. You want me to tell you what Xbox is? Xbox is a platform that people make experiences on, such as Halo, such as Gears. It is a platform to tell stories and a digital art form to make people play incredible experiences from the seat of their couch. It's a platform for games, for developers to have success in telling their stories. Xbox is not about access. YouTube Music is access. Xbox is not about access. It's a platform that's a curated platform of hardware and software coming together to make people develop games at the best, so it fights above its power to deliver the most incredible experiences that people should have. That's what it is. It's about the games. It's about a platform it's a canvas for developers to make games and for gamers to experience games. That's what Xbox is. And they made some of the greatest games back in the day. But because it was not about access. I never heard of Xbox. The core of Xbox is about easily accessing your games. That's where you lost me. And if Xbox is all about access to your games, then why are you telling me about access on other devices then? If the Xbox means access to my games and ease of access, then why are you trying to sell me, I want to play on PC and mobile? But an Xbox is the ease of access. That's the core of Xbox. Then why are you telling me about other places to access my games? Why do those matter when Xbox means easy access, right? What does Xbox mean again, Sarah Bond?
Are being harnessed to people actually on the Xbox Ally. Developer, operator.
Yeah, why are you telling me about Xbox?
I just want to touch on visions.
Operator to executive, as you said it, or I learning. There's all of the publisher relationships that exist. You know, before to make it only be experienced in one place. And so us, it's about looking at actually how players behave and leveraging the technology that's out there to give them that experience. So that's one of the reasons why we launched Xbox Play Anywhere, which makes it possible.
They launched it 2017. She's talking about it now, 2025.
Buy the game once, you can play it across all the devices that you want to play.
That's wrong. Sarah Bond again, wrong again. Play Anywhere, play it where you want to play it. What do you mean? It works on Steam? It works on PlayStation? It works on my phone natively? It works on a ROG natively? Play Anywhere is only available on PC.
To give them that experience. So that's one of the reasons why we
Anywhere you want to play. No, it's limited. Play Anywhere doesn't mean play anywhere. You can't play it on Steam. You don't boot up Steam going, well, I bought this game on Xbox. I get it on Steam. I get it on PlayStation. No, you don't happen.
Play Anywhere. which makes it possible. You buy the game once, you can play it across all the devices that you want to play.
Wrong.
It's another reason why when we launched the Xbox Ally, we put in a gaming co-pilot button actually on the Xbox Ally. And that's because we saw this opportunity to make it easier for people once they get into games to navigate them, to figure out what to do. And
oh, fuck. Yeah. Did she just call the Xbox guide button the Xbox co-pilot button? Did she just say that? Whoa. I didn't even want to do this. But did she just say that? Did she call the Xbox guide button a co-pilot button? Did she say that?
Do you hear the bull? He plays the flute of Phil.
Did she just call... Woo! Did she...
we launched the Xbox Ally, we put in a gaming co-pilot button actually on the Xbox Ally.
A gaming co-pilot button?
Versus fucking raw shit! Raw chicken! It's raw, fucking raw. They look raw, Carol, fucking raw. Fuck off. And by the way, it's raw.
No, wait a second. I guess she can't be calling the Xbox button a co-pilot button. Is there... I need to know, is there a co-pilot button on Asus ROG Ally? It can't be the Xbox. I think it... It says here there's no physical co-pilot button on the ROG Ally. Instead, you long press on the library button. But she said we put a button on there.
You're my number one customer.
When we launched it, we
launched the Xbox Ally, we put in a gaming co-pilot button actually on the...
They put a button on there. The only button they put on was the Xbox guide button. It's the library. It says here with the library button, you hold it and it launches Copilot. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, they got I Justine Sister. I just seen Sister fell in the basement. Oh shit!
Is the coolest feature on the ROG Xbox Ally.
Oh no, they got the I Justine Sister.
This by far is the coolest feature on the ROG. So this by far is the coolest feature on the ROG Xbox Ally, and that's the AI that's built in here, and that gives us the gaming co-pilot. So it's like your own personal little gaming sidekick that's going to integrate into the games. Say for example, I don't know where to go right here. I just press this button. Where should I go?
You've got this. So from here, I just keep exploring the crypt passages and watch for any puzzle hints or light cues. It's all about following those subtle hints the game gives you.
Kind of feels like a game changer to me. Actually, a game
changer. What the fuck? Yo, we are in the gaming twilight zone. I swear, I don't know if I can do this shit anymore. Grinders, I think the Grindhouse, we gotta move. We gotta do something else. I can't follow this shit anymore. These people are glazed out their ass. I don't know what's going on. Yo, she got the glazed face too. What the fuck is going on with gaming? What the fuck is going on with gaming here? How much money do they have under the table? What? Grinders, I need to do a podcast of what the fuck is going on with gaming, because I have no, what is going on? People are on the loony bin. People have gone to play it. They've gone out the loony bin. What? That is a game. First off, Copilot my ass. Nobody wants to use it on PC. They want to use this thing. You're telling me that lady saying you hold the Copilot button and it's like, where do I go? Well, go around and look at some corridors and look out for some puzzle pieces. That's where you should go. This is a game changer. What? What are we doing here? Holy shit! That was the dumbest AI I ever heard.
I'm actually using the word correctly.
I Justine's sister in the basement. They got to fill. I knew those basement visits would pay off. Holy shit.
Xbox Ally, and that's the AI that's built in here, and that gives us the gaming co-pilot. So it's like your own personal little gaming sidekick that's going to integrate into the games. Say for example, I don't know where to go right here. I just press this button. Where should I go?
You've got this. So from here, I just keep exploring the crypt passages and watch for any puzzle hints or light cues. It's all about following those subtle hints the game gives you.
Kind of feels like a game changer to me. Actually a game changer. I'm actually using the word correctly.
Sarah Bond.
Xbox Ally. And that's one of the reasons why we launched Xbox Play Anywhere, which makes it possible. You buy the game once, you can play it across all the devices that you want to play. It's another reason why when we launched the Xbox Ally, we put in a gaming co-pilot button actually on the Xbox Ally. And that's because we saw this opportunity to make it easier for people once they get into games to navigate them, to figure out what to do and easily discover that. And so
Sarah Bond, what about the Xbox co-pilot button on the Xbox? You know, the thing that people want to play and have access to their games. Where's the co-pilot feature on the Xbox? Why are we talking about the wrong Ally X? If the Xbox means ease of access and the Xbox console, you're answering that question, right? And when you didn't put the button on there, you just have it's a repurposed library button. You put the guide button on there. Why don't you talk about that button? That's the important button that took 20 people to decide.
it's the balance of listening to players and then harnessing all of the technology and all of the change we're seeing to bring them more of what we know they truly love.
Yeah. Sarah, I'm assuming that your players are expansive and multi-generational. So are there any interesting tidbits or trends you found in terms of consumer habits? Let's say from boomers, for instance, who are still playing your games compared to Gen Z, or I think the generation that comes before, right after them, Gen Alpha. Any trends in that regard that you found interesting or insightful?
Well, the number one trend is that people who are younger play more across multiple devices.
Because they have time?
No, I think it could be because they have time. No, what I actually think is happening is it goes back to what I was saying earlier, which is the way gaming was originally constructed. It was very locked that the games and the hardware and the experience could only be experienced in one place. And so that's how a lot of people were introduced to gaming. You know, I get my console, I play on my console. This is the only place that I could do this. And then the technology evolved. It became possible to actually experience those types of things on a PC. It's also possible now to actually stream those games from the cloud and have them playable on any device, regardless of the local capabilities of that device. All of those things changed. We then also saw the rise of mobile gaming, where there were game experiences, different types of games on mobile, and also games that actually brought their experience to mobile. All of these things changed. So younger people are coming into gaming, and they have a whole set of options that are very different from the options that my dad had when he was.
And yeah. Testified. Challenges bringing traditional console games to mobile, saying there are many barriers that the Xbox previous mobile solution was not consumer-led. He explained that simply offering console games on a phone via cloud was not a successful strategy because it did not align with what mobile gamers actually wanted. Grinders, don't we have the same situation of like PC gamers? We want widescreen. We want FSR. We want this. We want that. Oh, we're adding it later. Dude, I remember with Starfield, they didn't have full screen borderless. You had to play native or you couldn't play you couldn't drop the resolution of Starfield and play on a full screen because they did not have full screen borderless in Starfield on PC. That's the expectation of a PC gamer. Widescreen support, full compatibility with my graphics cards, all the toggles, FOV sliders, all this shit. Just slapping a console game on PC doesn't meet their expectations. And you try to slap games on a mobile game. Why would mobile gamers want to have latency and small screens when there are games built for mobile that they play, optimized for touch? Gears is not optimized for touch. Exactly. Glassdoor with the 2, he goes, Sara, PC gaming came before consoles. Idiot. Exactly. PC gaming came before consoles. What are you talking about? Well, PC gaming allowed us. What are you talking about? Consoles evolved to PC gaming? Are you nuts? Shout out to 8K2 Sensible with the 10 VIPs. We cooking. He must have heard my "What are we doing here?" extra long version. I didn't even want to cover this video. I just want to get her clip and move on. But my goodness, Sara the Bond. Thank you so much. AK2 Sensible in the house. AK2 Sensible says, you're right. YouTube did it. And yes, she did it. Oh, man. I don't know. YouTube did something. AK. I don't know what's going on. She probably remembers only the snake, the coffee, Caulfield goes, she only remembers the snake on Nokia. Oh, yeah, the snake game. Oh, man. Glassdoor Gaming goes, Jez, did you see Nishino pulled up to the PS5 cut in Japan as he was upset that Jim Ryan and CEO let Nintendo erode PlayStation in Japan? Sony back in business in Japan. Dude, Nishino the hardware dude, man. He not letting his hardware slip. That's why I did like that they did that. They made him the hardware dude. But dude, she's wild. She's crazy. Phil got her out here talking crazy.
When he was growing up. And so they take advantage of all of those things. And they also grow up in a world where all of our entertainment is actually very normatively across devices. So we see that younger people play more across devices and are less likely to associate themselves with a single device experience and say, I'm a console gamer or I'm a PC gamer. People just say, I like to play games.
Which that's what you have not mentioned at all. What games do people want to play from you? See, that's the thing. They like. Who said it? Who said it? Who said? I got to find it now. Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Who said people buy the games, not the consoles? Not the consoles. Who said it? Was it Peter Moore? Who said it? Was it Nintendo? Somebody said it. People buy the games, not the consoles. That's why you got to focus on the games. Because people go where the games are, and that's the thing that you haven't been doing. The thing that you don't touch, the thing that you don't know what's going on, but you're there to try to make sure Booty make the coffee. People buy the games, not the consoles. People don't just go, well, I'm a PlayStation, I'm just buying a PlayStation. No, if they have games they want to play, like Wolverine, they got games, they got games that people want to play, they're going to play them. People play on mobile because there's games that they want to play on there. They don't just buy a phone, go, I'm a phone gamer. No, nobody does that. People gravitate to the games. Hence why when we saw the 360, people that typically played on the PlayStation 2 bought 360s. Why? Why? Because they were Xbox fans all of a sudden? No, because of the games. Because of Gears, because of Call of Duty maps early, because of Halo, because of all the stuff the 360 did with online and how the games worked with that and the online. They bought the games. What happened with the end of the 360? You started making Kinect games. Sony, PlayStation made The Last of Us. They made God of War. They made the games, and people went back and got the games. And why? You've done all these strategies with Xbox. You've given the Game Pass away with a bag of Doritos. You gave Game Pass away for $1 bill fill. You threw games out there. You gave people stuff for free. You have all these influencers out there. You're throwing Series X's to them. You have them glazing the shit out of Xbox. You go Fan Fest. You give them free shit. You take them to rooftop parties. You got all this PR. You spent $80 billion in games and all this other stuff. And you still get them blown out the friggin' water. Why? Because the games. The friggin' games. It's that simple. It's been that simple. But you are talking about everything but. She don't talk the games. And see, that's where Phil Ness, he would throw game names in there. He would throw in, hey, we just released Ninja Gaiden. We just did this. Phil Spencer would incorporate games in here to make it seem like he knows that, oh, yeah, well, games are important and we release those things. Sarah Bond is not coached like that. She's just going off in this vision and she's losing people because they're like, yo, you're not even talking, you're just talking about the Satya vision. You don't want to touch the games. You probably don't even know what games were released. Phil released like, yeah, we just did Ninja Gaiden. That was like, Phil was definitely more into the gaming thing where he could kind of get you more Phil Nest. Sarah Bond is out. On level, like she's out there. She's not name dropping games. She's just showing craziness.
And so that's a lot of the trends that we see. We said, okay, we want to make sure that Xbox is a place where you can play games across any device you want. You can play on the Xbox console. You can play through the Xbox PC experience. You can stream it over Xbox Cloud. But then
well, that don't sound like everything I want. Steam, PlayStation, Switch, Mac, Steam Deck. How do you say play it wherever you want and then you list 3 specific Xbox focused areas? SN Kev with the 2, he goes, Linux will soon be bigger than competitive Windows. Well, Linux, I think, is going to take over that gaming stuff, dude. It's definitely going to impact the gaming stuff. Really will.
Entertainment truly moves with
especially with the Steam machine.
Leading this legacy brand that's currently redefining itself. When you're steering a shift from a decades-long console identity, which is what Xbox has long been known for, toward this service-first model that you've talked about today, what have you learned about leading through cultural change, through organizational change, and even perhaps resistance that comes along with it because it's new and it's different?
Yeah, one of the things
let's hear this one.
Is so true about Xbox is it's a brand that people have counted on now for almost 25 years. We're coming up to the 25-year anniversary. And people who play Xbox love Xbox. Like, our players deeply care about what Xbox is. It has a ton of meaning for them. And so changing it is hard, right? Where you know that there are things that are coming in the future that you need to invest in that help ensure the long-term health and growth of the brand. But you also know that there are players who really love what is right now. And the number one way that we talk about this as a team, you say, recognize that people love what we do, and that's why you get so much passion. That's why we get so much feedback. And then listen to that feedback and continually incorporate it into what we're doing, so that we're sure that we're investing in the things that people love now, but also that we know that people are going to love in the future. And then
acknowledge and move on. Yeah, thank you for that. We're doing this shit. That's basically what she's saying, dude. Oh man. Sarah Bond's like, so we talk about this on the team. Yeah, listen to them. Go, thank you. We appreciate the feedback. And now we're doing this. We're listening to you. We're not hearing you. We're hearing you. We're not listening. We hear you. We're not listening. We move on. Dude, that's exactly. So you just said you're mocking the shit out of the Xbox hardcore fan base. That's exactly what she just said in corporate terms. You are mocking the shit out of them. We know you're passionate. We hear you. Oh, I understand. Oh, yeah. And I know you're going to love what we're doing next. I hear you. Oh, man. That is some gaslighting.
The 25-year anniversary. And people who play Xbox love
We
Xbox.
talk about it on the team.
Like, our players deeply care about what Xbox is. It has
And they don't like what you do, Sarah. You haven't been there.
a ton of meaning for them. And so changing it is hard, right? Where you know that there are things that are coming in the future that you need to invest in that help ensure the long-term health and growth of the brand.
Yeah, right there. She just told you it is a PC. She just, without saying it, but saying it, she just told you it is a PC. It's going to be hard, but you're going to have to convince these people that this PC is an Xbox. That's what she just said right there. Because it's not putting games on PlayStation. That ship has sailed. She knows right there. She just said it.
Changing it
it's hard.
It's hard, right?
And there are here's a quote. There are things that
where you know that there are things that are coming in the future.
You know that there are things that are coming in the future that you need to invest in. Phil said the same exact thing.
That you need to invest in that help ensure the long-term health and growth of the brand.
Xbox on PC, cooked. That's it. That's their plan. They're going to convince those diehard Xbox fans. They're going to say, that's it. Exactly what they did with the ROG Ally. There you go.
But you also know that there are players who really love what is right now. And the number one way that we talk about this as a team, you say, recognize,
yeah. Gaslight them. I hear you. Shake their hand. Meet them at meetings. Say hi to them. Recognize, but we're still doing it. Watch.
That people love what we do, and that's why you get so much passion. That's why we get so much feedback. And then listen to that feedback and continually incorporate it into what we're doing so that we're
and incorporate their feedback into what we're doing. So make it look like it was their decision.
sure that we're investing in the things that people love now, but also that we know that people are going to love in the future. And then relentlessly look at the core metrics of the health of the business. How many people are playing? What are our hours of play? What are people buying? What are people subscribing to? And so listening to both what people say, but also what they do and how they behave, because we're continuously making the change.
Exactly. So convince them that they're behaving the way that you want them to behave for your future vision, like you're just saying. Oh, they really want to play on their phones and on their PCs, but these core Xbox players, they really want to play on their phones and their PCs. That's what the behavior is. You basically trying to convince them not to play on the console. Because the data shows that nobody, and you see them, the corporate glazes, you see them. Nobody, the kids are not really playing on it. Dude, my son had 50,000 hours on console games. Yeah, he dabbles in some phone games when he's in the car. But man, he's on that console. And then he jumps on, he sits on the console thousands of hours. They're not playing that anymore. Dude, there's thousands of hours on the Switch, playing tons of Switch games. She don't have a phone. So what are the kids playing now? They're playing the Switch. We're playing Party Animals on PlayStation. She don't have a phone. They don't get a phone until teenagers. What are they playing until then, Sarah Bond? What are they playing? The kids play where the games are. And then what the parents have access to. If the parents don't buy their kids a phone, they don't play a phone. And you look at the sales of PlayStation console. Look at the sales of the Switch console. Why nobody buying your console when you apparently have all the answers? Where?
Change and then adjust and learn along the way.
Love that you said that. My brother is a huge gamer. And so I know that gamers are among the most
Very
passionate and vocal audiences and very vocal audience. How do you separate meaningful feedback from noise?
Well, we listen really intently to our players and we listen across all channels. And then what we also do is we marry that with how players are actually behaving.
That's what they do. The data shows. The data shows. The data shows. They've been chasing the data for since Phil got in there. They've been chasing the data. Has it helped them? Have they succeeded? They've been chasing the data. The data shows.
And that really helps us sort it out with them across devices.
I'm done with the Sarah Bond.
So
yes, more lies.
Cloud subscriptions,
There we go. We'll
now
see more.
studio acquisitions. How do you go about
They listen so well. That's why they're getting roasted all over the internet. Increasing the price of $30. What did that? Who told you about that one? What think tank was that? Increasing it to $30 overnight.
In which
Increasing the price of the console, the core, the person who accessing games. Access games. Xbox means accessing games. That's why you price the console at $800. $800. You increase the prices of the console. What happened to barrier to entry? The console's more expensive. Twice. Barrier to entry. Increase the price of Game Pass. Tariffs on Game Pass? What's going on?
levers to lean into the most, and where are you leaning in at this current moment?
Well, it all goes back to what I said, which is, look, what do we see players gravitating towards? What do we see them playing the most? What are the features that they most deeply value? And making sure that we're balancing delivering what's now and also leaning into those new features and capabilities. I mean,
Has she mentioned games at all? Making games, making like demanding games that players are attracted to. She hasn't used the word games in this entire interview. She has not used games as leverage of like, we're you spend $80 billion on studios. You're sitting on all this IP and all these studios. You're not using games as your leverage at all. That's the craziest part.
big part of how Game Pass actually came about, as an example. It used to be that all games were basically pay to play and free to play on our platform. And then we saw people really asking to have an evergreen library that they could jump into, to have the certainty that someone else could actually have the same library as them and choose. And so that's why we built Game Pass, was to create an integrated portfolio, a curated portfolio of games that people could actually jump in into play. And so
an evergreen library. So then technically you don't need the day and date. You didn't need to put your games in there day and date. People just want a library of games that their other friends have and they could all jump into. Then where's the day and date, Sarah Bond? Where's that part? Because that was the big feature of Game Pass. How are you skipping over that?
it's all about the balance of, hey, you try something, you see user signal, you invest in it. And then once you start to see people really grab onto it, readjusting again to continue to drive growth.
Obviously, Xbox owned by Microsoft. Microsoft recently set ambitious profit margin targets of 30% for Xbox, well above the industry average. How does that influence its investment, its creative decision making? Is anything changed in that regard?
Well, we're always just adjusting our investment based off of what's happening in the macroeconomic industry, what players are asking, and what developers are asking for. And we're really focused on giving a full suite of experiences to people across all of that. And you're right, it's a continuous cycle where we are making sure that we're driving a profitable business, a healthy business, but we're also driving more player growth and developer growth and engagement across the whole system.
You know, following the Activision, Blizzard, and ZeniMax acquisitions, I'm curious how you integrate those studios into Xbox's overall strategy, while still preserving their respective creative culture and creative identity. How does that marriage work long term?
You know, the big reason why we did those acquisitions was a lot about their creative culture and their creative identity. That was extremely important to us. You know, when we stepped back, we were like, we know a lot about console and console games, but we were seeing the growth that was happening on PC and mobile. And the beautiful marriage with Activision is they had really great capabilities in console, but also in PC and mobile. And so one of the reasons why, really the primary reason why we wanted to join our team was like, actually, how do we bring that creative capability and knowledge into the system and create a space where it's really safe and free for the diversity of voices to contribute to solutions that we're driving, to innovations that we're building, and things that we're able to bring to market.
Xbox is increasingly embracing this multi-platform strategy, which you've already referenced.
God.
What are some of the commercial and creative implications of moving away from tight exclusivity to Xbox platforms?
Well, one of the things about gaming that I often think isn't talked about that much is that it is really about community, that it's about bringing.
It's about games. Holy, yo, I'm getting dumb to listen to this shit. I can't listen to this stuff. It's about games. It's not about community. What is this? What are you talking about, community? It's about games. Holy crap, Lee.
Of moving away from tight exclusivity.
Does nobody play games anymore? Nobody play games. It's about community. What? What?
To Xbox platforms.
Well, one of the things about gaming
is that it's about games. Great games that bring people together that want to play and share stories. It's about experiences that people play. Like, where's the community in Ghosts of Yote? Where's the community in Death Stranding? Where's the community? Like, dude, those are individual experiences. Where's the there's no community there. The community comes after you play the game and want to talk about it. Gaming is about games and experiences. And then you share those experiences and then you build a community. But it's not about community first. That's your diehard Xbox glazers. That's why. See? And that's why they send all that shit out. That's why they basically send all that out. They send the boomsticks, the touch games, and talk about them because they're and exactly what Tim Dog said on this show. They gaslit their whole friggin' community. They paid influencers. They told people, take in those people that have low subscribers, invite them, make them feel good, make them feel like they're part of something so that we won't lose them, that they'll be dedicated to us. They used Tim Dog to do that shit. He said it here. They used Tim Dog to get people, go on Little Count podcast and tell them news, give them hints, grow their communities. They'll stay loyal to us no matter what fuck shit we do. We'll glaze them. It's not people coming together, playing a game, and talking about a game. They glaze them with influence and money to get them to buy in. And that's why every time Microsoft pivots and changes their plan and talks about something, the same people have to agree with it because they've been touched. They've been glazed. They're part of that community. That you don't say a certain thing. You don't talk a certain way. You don't talk ill of executives. You don't talk bad about Microsoft. Otherwise, they'll disown you. And they used secret shoppers to get people in the door. Rooftop parties. Thanks for breakfast. Oh, and you're building your channel and getting credibility because we gave you that access. That's why all these Microsoft did spinneroonies, changing, pivoting, and these same people agree with everything. And then what's crazy is sometimes they go, well, I don't like it, but I understand the business. Well, if it affects your games, then you should be out. Why are you still sticking around capping for them if you don't like it and the games are ass? And if you're playing games that are on other platforms, why are you sticking with Xbox and just suffering their bullshit when you could just say, I'm taking my games and going to play somewhere else? I play Fortnite. That's all I play. Well, you can play Fortnite on something else. But they manipulate. And that's what Tim said they did. That's what they did. And her saying this is proof that gaming is about community. What? It's about games. It's about games. Like it's especially from a game publisher. You spent $80 billion. You know, maybe community is a driving factor for some gamers, like for us. But for the corporation, for them, the publishers, the people that make the games, gaming is about games. And the communities you build on those games. Like, coming from them, it should be that.
That I often think isn't talked about that much is that it is really about community. That it's about bringing people together to play and have a shared experience. And all of the biggest games in the world are the ones that are available across the broadest set of devices, where the largest number of people can come in and experience play. And so we're really focused on Xbox being able to bring unique experiences to you, unique capabilities to you, but also on doing the things that enable the greatest number of people to actually experience the games that we're building and experience the platform and Xbox itself across all screens.
Really? These are the games that you're making. These are the games you're making. This year's games. We'll stick with this year's games. Let's not go back, because it's not fair. We'll stick with this year's games. Community. Community. You need to focus on the games, Sarah Bond, not the community. The community, and that's why I always said, the games come first, then you worry about the what, and then you worry about the where, the how, the who, the community who, the where, streaming, the how, PC. But you gotta lead with the what, the games. Make the games, let the games do the talking, and then the community will come. The community will want to play on other places. The community want to share their experiences. The community want to go and do more stuff. The community wants to play on the go. The community wants to play on their PC. They want to continue their progress. The community yearns to play the game. But the game is the most important thing. Because without the game, you're what Xbox is. All talk and nothing to say. The data shows. Well, here's the data, Sarah Bond. If this was the data, I'll be, guys, PC ain't it. Steam ain't it. And look, high ratings. Nobody's playing it. Why? DLC and anything, avowed campaign updates, DLC, expansion pack. No, nothing. Let's see how Ninja Gaiden is doing. That just came out. Let's see Ninja Gaiden. More of the games that Sarah Bond's talking about. Oh my god. Gee, this game just came out. Came out about 4 weeks ago. Jesus, what about the other game? What about what's the other one? The other game that came out. What, Keeper? Keeper? This is the from Psychonaut. Holy crap. What? Dude, these games came out 4 weeks ago. 11 people? 11? You have a problem, man. I don't know what's going on. They look like they're rated better. Your marketing sucks and your lack of focus. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. 11 people for a game that's 4 weeks old. 11. Bringing games to more people. That's what I mean. You focus on bringing what? What doesn't matter, more people. Focus on bringing a great game, great content people can talk about. But anyway. Jeez. But don't use SteamDB, right? Bootleg Jez. Don't use SteamDB. I have to. Grinders, we're going to have to... we didn't even get to the PlayStation pulling back from PC. We're going to have to do... Maybe I'll do a video on Wednesday. We'll cover that topic, but my voice is going, man. That Sara Bond interview just took me out, man. We'll get this on another video. I promise we'll get that. We'll more about the PlayStation, but we obviously talked about it anyway, you know, in the sense that the PlayStation, we knew. They shout out to J-Dub for coming on the show, but my God, that Sara Bond interview got cooked. Jesus, I was not planning on covering that thing, but my goodness. My goodness, I can't. We'll talk about the PlayStation one, with bootleg spread online. We'll talk about that on Wednesday. We'll see what's going on with that. But my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Man, oh man. Oh, but anyway. What? Bootleg Bond, dude. Oh, man. Anyway, it is just insane. My voice is going crazy, man. It is insane. But Grinders, you earned it. And thank you again for the super chats. We'll cover the other video with the PC thing. Maybe we'll look back at the Sara Bond video. But my God, dude, they've been. I feel like my brain has rotted from listening to her interview. I can't. I need a cool down period. Left eye and right eye, exactly. But Grinders, I'm gonna hit you up with 2 songs here to wrap up the evening and rest my voice, and we'll be cooking. But we got 2 songs here. You earned them. Pants Down for Kojima. Oh, man. Jeff Keighley, Smuggling Grapes. What a show. My goodness. Well, we're ready to cook, Grinders. Hit that like button. Jeff Keighley in the house. You earned it. You hit the goal. And it's coming in. Let me see. Let me see my lyrics. How my lyrics are for this thing. Did I get my lyrics yet? Here we go, Grinders. Hit that like button, share it out, subscribe to the Gaming Grindhouse. Thank you again for all the super chats. Let me make sure I got them all. Hold on. I'll make sure while I'm coming up with that. The Linux, Sara PC Gamer. Yeah, I got your timestamps. Thank you again, Grinders, but you got the music. Thank you for the VIPs. Hit that VIP button if you want more of this kind of music. And Ultimate Grinders gets all of it. And there you go. Wait till next year. I heard that already, Savage. But here we go. Pants down for Kojima. Jeff Keighley in the house.
Lights so bright, it's blinding my sight. Jeff struts out, he's dressed so tight. But wait, oh no, what's this tonight? Pants hit the floor, it's Kojima's night. Pants down, award up, what a scene. Game awards, wow, like a fever dream. Jeff's got moves, yeah, he's the king. Kojima smiling, hear the crowd scream. Polished shoes and socks to match. The floor is lava, he's on legs so pale they light the floor. This is the moment we all adore. Phil's in the kitchen flipping pancakes, oh no. Trying to be the cool dad, putting on a show. Controller in one hand, syrup in the other. TKO Xbox, just like no one even bothers. What's this thing they're selling? Is it winning? Is it yelling? Feels like a punchline. But who's laughing now? Xbox, what the hell is that? Phil's got the swag of a dad in a cowboy hat. TKO, they're swinging, but who's hitting the mat? Xbox, yeah. They're coming in fast. Pixels are punching, consoles in a brawl. It's a digital ring and they're smashing through the wall. Knockout blow, who's counting to 10? TKO Xbox, they're back at it again. Yeah, jokes on stage, trying to be fly, dropping space like confetti, aiming for the sky. But hey, maybe it's genius, maybe it's a game. Xbox, you'll remember the name. Xbox, what the hell is that? Phil's got the swag of a dad in a cowboy hat. TKO, they're swinging, but who's hitting the mat? Xbox, yeah. They're coming in fast. Xbox, what the hell is that? Phil's got the swag of a dad in a cowboy hat. TKO, they're swinging, but who's hitting the mat? Xbox, yeah. They're coming in fast.
Oh yeah. Thank you again, grinders. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the Gaming Grindhouse. I'm out. Catch you in a couple of days. Gaming Grind.